Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to E.G. Townsend Sports Complex for tonight's game with the Orioles from Ludington High School. It is the mission of Montague Area Public Schools to educate and inspire all students to become motivated, articulate, productive, and successful citizens for today, tomorrow, and forever. The MHSAA, West Michigan Conference, and Montague High School are excited about today's opportunity for our athletes to compete. As member schools of the Michigan High School Athletic Association, they remind you that sportsmanship and the objectives of educational athletics are what set this event apart from other levels of competition. Your cooperation and support of the values promoted by these two schools are appreciated. And now the lineups for tonight's game. Starting on offense for the Ludington Orioles. At wide receiver, number 1, Gage Jones. At quarterback, number 2, Cameron Gunsell. At wide receiver, number 3, David Schillinger. At wide receiver, number 13, Luke Hackert. Number 20, Joe Bentz. At tailback, number 20, Joe Bentz. At fullback, number 28, Derek Dunsell. On the offensive line, number 52, Charlie Gamble. On the offensive line, number 53, Will Luce. Also on the offensive line, number 55, Michael Nichols, along with Corbin Wagonmaker, number 62, and Walt Autry, number 63. The Orioles are coached by head coach Charlie Dunsell. And starting tonight on offense for the Montague Wildcats, at wide receiver, number 0, Paul Olson. At quarterback, number 1, Mason Dark. At wide receiver, number 2, River Jarka. At running back, number 3, Adam Baird. At running back, number 22, Austin Cook. On the offensive line, number 52, Isaac French. Number 53, Maverick Osborne. Number 72, Joseph Winkleman. Number 75, Owen Weeses. Also on the offensive line, number 77, David Myers. And at wide receiver, number 81, Isaiah Atchison. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Justin Dennett.
National anthem here at Montague High School at Clinching Field. Beautiful night.
Our officials for today's game are Johnny Tanner, Jim Matthews Jr., Johnny Robinson, Ole Sandifer, and Kevin Floyd.
For their remaining games, except for the Whitehall. Have 2-2 now.
Also a shout out to Ron Arson, the photographer in the end zone, filming for the Wildcats. Will be celebrating his 50th anniversary tomorrow. The Star-Spangled Banner recalls our past and the ongoing fight for freedom. Freedom of diversity and our responsibility to promote respect and equality for all. Let us be united in those efforts today as we join together in the singing of our national anthem.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown & Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Montague will kick off to start tonight's game. Deep for the Orioles is number 3, David Schillinger, along with number 24, Daniel Ramirez.
Blazoned on the helmet. Ludington, the first time this season, they're wearing their white jerseys, white pants, they have black mirrors, black lettering, black helmet with the orange O blazoned on their helmet. Getting set here.
Chris Abig will kick off for the Wildcats.
Will be number 15, and that's Chris Abig. Back into the Orioles, you have David Sunshine Schillinger and also Daniel Ramirez. Here's the kick, and it's going to come down to Schillinger around the 10-yard line. He's at the 15, he's at the 20, the 25, he's up to the 30, he's up to 30.
Abig's kick was taken by David Schillinger, number 3. Moves the ball from the 10 back to the Oriole 32-yard line. It's brought down by Zeke Morales, number 68.
The Orioles starting lineup, the quarterback's number 2, Cam Gunsel. The tailback number 20, Joe Benz. The H-back is 28, Derek Gunsel, the slot back. Number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger. The wide receivers, number 1, Gabe Swells, number 15, Rick Decker. Offensive line position, number 55, Mike Nichols. Upright 53, Bo Luce. The right back, 52, Sean McDaniel. Left tackle, 63, Jordan White. And then right tackle, 62, Ralph Watson. Cam Gunsel will keep on the first play. And Marshall has the ball out.
Cameron Gunsel, number 2, ball carrier. Eli Peterson makes the stop. Gain of 5 on the play. That will make it 2nd and 5.
There are starters on the defensive line. The 52, Joseph Mason, the defensive center. Number 52, Moses French. The nose guard, number 71, Kingman, and Zach. Gunsel and Schillinger in motion. Schillinger. Now, big block on the play. Now to
Singer with the ball. He's caught in the backfield by number 2, River Jarka, for a loss of about 3 yards. 7-yard loss on the play. Third and 12 for the Orioles.
Week 5 of the MHS season. Orioles coming out with trips right. Council back to pass. Phil up on his passes away. It's going to be over. Actually, the Clinching Orioles right there. You had Jones out there.
Gunsel's pass intended for Gage Jones is incomplete. 4th and 12.
In the punt from Ludington, number 5, Eli Peterson. I'm sorry, that's Jonah Peterson in the punt for the Orioles.
Jonah Peterson is back to punt. Jarka deep for the Wildcats.
And number 2, River Jarka.
Olsen is also back for the Cats. Timeout. Ludington.
Linebackers for the Wildcats number 25, Clinching, Coleman. Also number 5, Eli Peterson. And number 3, Adam Baird, both are linebackers. Then the 4th linebacker, the outside linebacker, number 2, River Jarka. The secondary for Montague, the safety, number 0, Paul Olsen. The other safety is number 5, Cooper Bradley. The cornerbacks, number 12, Steven Francis. And number 81, Isaiah Atchison. That's the starting Montague Wildcat defense. Ludington set the punt. They face a 4th and 12. 10:35 to go opening quarter. Ball is on the 30. Jonah Peterson, here's the snap. It's a good snap. Here's the punt. A nice punt by Peterson. Fielded by Jock on the run. He's got a head of steam, but a nice job there by Ludington's.
Punt was taken by River Jarka. He's stopped by Max Flannery, number 15. First down Wildcats from their own 43-yard line.
Defensive ends are number 3, and also Andre Walden. The linebackers for the Orioles, and number 3, Connor Such. The secondary momentarily Montague's ball, handoff, and initially was stopped for a loss, but then gets a few yards, and that is Johnson was stopped there, and then the carry.
Adam Baird, number 3, the ball carrier. Gain of 3 on the play. Derek Dunsel, number 28, along with Cole Hackert, make the stop for the Orioles. Second and 7.
Second and 7 for the Montague Wildcats. 9:52 to go in this opening quarter. No score. Ludington's at the ball. This is Montague's initial possession of this ball. That's if they're motion for Montague. They get the ball from him now. Actually going up his right tackle. We've got a first down. That's Adam Baird.
Adam Baird again, the ball carrier. His gain is good for a Wildcat first down. Ball is spotted at the Oriole 43-yard line. Making the stop was Gage Jones, number 1.
The running backs number 3, Adam Baird. The wide receivers are number 81, Isaiah Atchison, number 0, Paul Holston. Number 5, Eli Peterson, and number 2, River Jarka. First and 10 for Montague, ball around 43-yard line. There's a couple of runs right there.
Mason Dark, number 1 on the quarterback keeper.
Dark there, met by Gage.
Tackled for about a 5-yard loss.
5-yard loss on the play.
Gage Jones, number 1, making the stop.
Starters on their offensive line. The center for the 72, Joseph Winkleman. The guards are 77, David Myers, and number 52, Isaac French. The tackles are 53, Maverick Osborne, and number 75, Owen Reese's. Second down and 15 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 48-yard line. 8:40 to go in the opening quarter. See if Ludington's defense can hold here. Not much right there.
Gain of 2 on the play. Looked like he was brought down by number 28, Derek Dunsel again.
Yeah.
Dunsel leading a host of Orioles. It looked like a flock of Orioles, Mark.
It did. It did.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 13. So they gave him 2 on the play. Ball is going to be at the Ludington 46-yard line. 8:04 remaining in the opening quarter. Up over the ball for the Whitehall Vikings, number 72, Joseph Winkleman, 6'2", 280-pound senior.
There's an issue earlier where I think someone accidentally.
Mason Dark, and he'll pass. He's got a receiver open, and he breaks the tackle. He's going to be short of the first down, though, on the reception there, number 2, River Jarka. And Orioles, he broke one tackle there, Mark, but he didn't get away from Connor Such, our linebacker that made the stop. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6 for Montague.
Yeah, River just put his cleat in the grass and made that cut, and he was wide open on that slant. Broke a tackle, and luckily we were there for some cleanup on the back end.
Connor Such, an inside linebacker. He's just a junior. All right, Montague, 4th and 6. Ball on the Oriole 39-yard line, 7:10 to go in the opening quarter. Dark, he'll run left. He's still running. Pass is incomplete. Atchison fell out there. He still almost made one heck of a catch there, Mark, but he was not able to bring the ball in, and looked like Gage Jones as well as Will Rubianis in coverage right there, and Ludington will take over.
Yeah, that was a good defensive stand for Ludington and way to get the ball back after that first drive. So hopefully they settled their nerves down and can get a good drive going here.
So both teams have had the ball once. 7:03 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 3 and out on there as they punted. Yeah, we'd like to apologize, folks. There was an audio issue where they could only really hear the announcements, but it's fixed now. So a big thank you to Oriole Nation and all your patience out there. David Sunshine Schillinger with the ball. Schillinger, boy, that pretty nifty, one of the more nifty 3-yard runs you'll see there, Mark.
Yeah, that was a lot of work for 3 yards.
We'd like to thank our technical engineer, Julia Habman, too. She has been scurrying around here, but she's kept her composure. She's making her debut this year as our technical engineer. And last time Julie and I were together, it was at Reed City for the girls' district basketball game. So it's good to have Julia back. Mark Patinato making his debut as a color commentary man, and the Ludington Orioles have a 2nd and 7, so gain of 3 by Schillinger. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel still on his feet. He's got a nice gain right there. Give him about 5, maybe 6 on the play. And yeah, they're going to mark him about a yard shy, Mark, from our vantage point here. Actually, no, it's going to be about 2 yards. I thought the official, I thought he was going to have that ball marked a little bit more forward for the Orioles in their favor, but it's going to be bring up a 3rd and 2 with 6 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Again, Ludington, it's their 2nd offensive possession of the game. Montague's had the ball once. 3rd and 2 for the Orioles. Gunsel out of the pistol. Got Schillinger in the backfield. Now Schillinger in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel! And he's going to be close. Boy, it's going to be awfully close, Mark.
Yeah, he's right on that line.
Let's see where the side judge has him marked. It looks from where the side judge is that it might be a little bit short. It's going to be 4th and a very short one. See what Coach Gunsel decides to do here. Ludington has the ball on their side of the field. They're at their own 48-yard line right now with 5:16 to go in this opening quarter. Again, we'd like to thank Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. They're located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. You know, for week 5, this is the night where we actually would rather have typical weather we have in week 5 of the season.
Got a timeout, Ludington.
We got a timeout right now, and we are going to, do you want to stay here, Julia, or do you want to? Okay, we're going to go to a commercial right now. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network as well as 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back. Here we go. The Orioles going for it on 4th and inches. And now let's see here. They're quite a shift right there. Trying to.
Looks like the old heavy package at 4th and 1.
He's got it. He's going to hit some more too. Gunsel at the 40, and he's driven out of bounds.
Gain of about 15 on that play on the left side.
Great job there by Cam Gunsel. All the movement that was going on there, Mark. Yeah, as you said, the Orioles are offensive scheme in that heavy package.
Yep, and it seemed like there was some good blocking on that. They sealed the edge very nicely and were able to get the sideline.
Well, it looks like they brought a couple of the big mollies in right there to do the heavy work, and they got the first down there all the way down. Gunsel with that run down to the Montague 36-yard line. 4:34 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Week 5 of the MHS AA season. Cam Gunsel, he will give the ball to Schillinger. Schillinger cuts it inside. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He can go. He will go. Touchdown, Ludington! What a run by David Sunshine Schillinger. A 36-yard touchdown run at the 4:17 mark, and the Orioles are on the board. Boy, did he show his elusiveness there, Mark, or did he show his elusiveness?
Yeah, he had some good cuts, some good field vision, and he made some. He made that Montague player miss, and his speed took over from there.
I couldn't even keep up with him on the description. That's how quick he is. 4:17. Now Peterson in to attempt the point after. Out of the hold of Gronstal. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is true. And with 4:17 to go in the opening quarter, your score from Townsend Field here in Montague, the Ludington Orioles 7, the Montague Wildcats nothing. And we're going to step aside right now. You are listening and watching the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Townsend Field here in Montague after David Sunshine Schillinger's electric 36-yard touchdown run. Giving the Orioles a 6-0 lead, and then kicker Jonah Peterson hit the point after try. So the Orioles up 7-0, 4:17 to go opening quarter, and Peterson set to kick off to the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a smooth run by Schillinger. I mean, he's electric to watch.
He definitely is. There's that satellite kick that the Orioles have been doing, the positional kick right there, and it was very effective right there. And fielded right there, and immediately the Orioles bring down the Montague return man. But Montague will start off 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Yeah, the cuts he makes, Schillinger just, boy, he cuts on a dime and he leaves the defender a nickel.
yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, he's just makes it look effortless, and he's got good hips, and he's fast.
Good field vision, too.
Yep.
So the Orioles up 7-0 here. Montague on the field right now. Give it to Coach Gunsel. They're going for it on 4th down, too, there on that 4th and 1. Okay, here comes the Montague Wildcats now. And on the carry was Mason Dark, their quarterback, number 1. Dark is a 6'1", 151-pound sophomore quarterback.
It's a gain of about a yard on first down, so we're looking at 2nd and 9 from the 34-yard line.
1 yard gain. You know, Mark, the Orioles, this is their first game of the season. We're in week 5, and it's their first game on natural grass this season.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
First away game, too.
First away game, yep. So Coach Gunsel had him practicing at Diamond 2, the old softball diamond at Oriole Field this week, on the grass to get used to the feel.
You know, Coach Gunsel does a great job getting his team prepared, and Coach Kirby and Coach Dinas as well.
I totally concur with you. Okay, 2nd and 9. Now Dark to pass. He's got a receiver break, and he gets Atchison wide open. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. That was a...
Number 81.
Yep, 3:18 mark.
Isaiah Atchison.
Let's see here. And we're going to get the yardage on that for you. That was from
64 yards.
64-yard touchdown pass. And you could see that developing from where our vantage point up here, Mark. And you got behind the Oriole defenders right there, and Dark just laid it right into Atchison. And just like that, Montague has struck back.
Well, Atchison's a 6'8", 187-pound senior. I mean, he's got experience. He's a tall, lanky, fast kid, and
he's going to be going, I believe, to Central Michigan, or he's given a verbal to Central Michigan, I should say.
he's kind of got that Randy Moss build.
Yeah, and to attempt the point. There's a low snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good by number 13, and that was Chris Abeg. And with 3:18 to go in this opening quarter, Ludington 7, Montague 7. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Abeg set to kick off right now to the Orioles. Mark and I were talking before the game. We thought that we might have a high-scoring game here tonight. I don't know if it'll be anything like it. There's a positional kick there, and it's fielded by the Orioles' Jaden Schultz, and he falls down on it, so the Orioles will have good field position. Mark, I'm sure you heard the 7th grade game last night at Oriole Field between Ludington and Hart. I have never seen anything like that in my life. I watched the second half of that game, and then the first half of the JV game between Ludington and Montague. The 7th grade game, it was Ludington's 7th grade against Hart's 7th and 8th grade team, 78-60.
I saw that on Oriole Sports Network, and I thought it was a typo at first, so I had to reconfirm the score, and that's a basketball
I had to tell a number of people. I said, folks, I was there. I saw it live the second half. Okay, Ludington has the ball on their own 27-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:17 to go. Ludington 7, Montague 7. Yeah, we might be having an offensive quite a few points tonight. There's a nice run by Cam Gunsel as he gets about 7 on the play.
I didn't see who brought him down.
Yeah.
It looked like an inside linebacker.
Is that man again, River Jarka? Yeah. Jarka's been all over the field in this first quarter for Montague. 7-7, 2:52 to go. Ludington has 2nd down and 3, so it was a gain of 7 on the play.
You know, and River's only a junior, so he's got time to grow and another year to play.
I called his name a lot last year when Montague was at Oriole Field. Ludington won that game 34-14. All right, now Schillinger with it. He's trying to get the outside. He does, but there's a penalty marker down, and he absolutely about had his head taken off right there as well. Penalty marker down, marking where that's tossed. That's usually on the offense.
Yeah, there was a clear holding there by one of the receivers.
Another nice gain there by Sunshine Schillinger. We get to that outside, watch out.
Yep.
Buckle your seatbelt. Holding on the Orioles. So that's going to take the Orioles back now. 2:33 to go, opening quarter. Hey, folks, Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. While I'm thinking about it, I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Kevin Emery, who's getting married tomorrow to Brittany Tyndall. So congratulations, Kevin Emery, good friend of mine, in fantasy football and baseball leagues with him. Big day for him and Brittany tomorrow.
After the holding penalty, it's 2nd and 10, 2:18 to go in the first quarter.
So that wasn't as bad as it could have been, a spot foul there. All right, so Ludington now 2nd and 10. Gunsel going to pass. He lets it go. He's got Schillinger out there and incomplete. Schillinger had to go up, and the nice defense here by Montague, both number 12, Kellen Francis, and number 5, Eli Peterson. They pretty much sandwiched him right there.
Yeah, he threw in the double coverage here. He had Gage Jones wide open just underneath Schillinger, but I think he was getting a little bit of pressure there.
It's too bad. You see a play like that, Mark, you're like, whoa, if you could just pump faked once to Sunshine right there and then came back to Gage. But, things happen awfully easy. It's easy for us to sit up here and say that.
Exactly.
2:04 remaining in the opening quarter. Ludington 7, Montague 7. Orioles facing a 3rd and 10.
3rd and trips left.
Now they'll pass it backwards. It's going to be a pass. He's wide open. He's got Schillinger had to wait on it. Let's see if David can break away. He's not going to break away, but a big pickup right there. Ludington did that earlier in the season. I think that was against Fremont, where they lateraled the ball right there to Gage Jones, who's got a pretty good arm on himself, and he hit Schillinger. Schillinger had to wait for the ball, but still a huge gain for Ludington.
Yeah, he underthrew that, but he still gained about 25 yards on that. Got a first down on 3rd and 10, so.
The ball will now be at the Montague 39-yard line.
Coach Gunsel's not afraid to try those trick plays to catch people off guard. And
a little chicanery there from the Orioles.
Yeah.
1:40 to go in the opening quarter. Benz in motion. Benz is going to get the ball in the flat. Joe Benz loses his footing right there, but he still picks up a couple yards, maybe 3, before he's driven out of bounds there by Montague's number 5, and that was Eli Peterson that drove him out of bounds.
Yeah, he got those 2 yards. He worked for those. He lowered his shoulder about the line of scrimmage and pushed those 2 Montague football players back.
Dunsel checks into the Oriole lineup, as does, I believe, Cole Hackert. Yeah, that's the first time we've seen an Oriole player stumble a little bit. Again, we talked about it's their first week they've played on natural grass this season. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, nice spin. Gunsel still going. He's got an Oriole first down. Beautiful spin, as you alluded to, Mark.
Yeah, that reminded me of the old Braxton Miller Ohio State spin a few years back.
Well, you've seen, you folks are going to love it out there in Oriole Nation. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Michigan Wolverine fan. And Mark, they don't come any bigger as an Ohio State fan. But they say usually differences usually make for a pretty good announcing team.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Montague 22-yard line. Gunsel will keep, and he's got a nice little pickup. Maybe
about 6?
Yeah, I would say 5 to 6 on that one. Let's see where the officials mark it. Looked like big 71 there for Montague. Tavian Cazzette was in on the stop. 14 seconds to go. That might have been the last play of the first quarter. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Orioles. They have the ball at the Montague 17-yard line, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter. Your score from Townsend Field here in Montague, a West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. The Ludington Orioles 7, the Montague Wildcats 7. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Townsend Field. The Orioles on the first play of the second quarter. A nice pickup by quarterback Cameron Gunsel. Did we have a marker down there? I don't see any yellow. Gunsel, a nice pickup.
I don't see one. Looks like
Cool.
first and goal from
Yep.
the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Or 5-yard line.
Or Cameron Gunsel, nice run right there. Got the ball all the way down to the Montague 5-yard line. First down, goal to go. Just saw Cole Hackert race off the field. He was in on that last play, providing some blocking for Cam. So Gunsel all by himself in the backfield. The slot backs are Dunsel and Schillinger. Schillinger with the ball. Schillinger getting to the outside. Touchdown, Ludington! Sunshine Schillinger, a 5-yard touchdown run at the 11:33 mark of the second quarter.
Luke Hackert really sealed that cornerback on the outside, which gave that outside run. He was able to get the edge.
Good point there, Mark. And Sunshine gets to the edge right there. Very few people are going to catch him.
No.
Schillinger's second touchdown of this game. He scored on a 36-yard run at the 4:17 mark of the first quarter. In to attempt the point after Peterson. The kick is up, and it's true. Ludington 14, Montague 7, 11:33 to go in the opening half. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Montague. Ludington up 14-7 on that 5-yard touchdown run by David Sunshine Schillinger. Peterson's point after was good. Ludington up 14-7. Mark and I were talking before the game. He said, "Scoop, what do you think the final score will be?" And I said, my guess was Ludington 32, Montague 24. And the way things they're scoring right now, Mark, it might be a little bit of a low score. We'll see.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little higher scoring game, but I still think it's going to be a shootout to the end.
Peterson set up. Looks like they're going to do that satellite positional kick again. Both teams are utilizing that, and you're seeing that more and more in high school football. And why not? If you got somebody back there who can take it to the house, Mark.
I don't know. He might be lined up for like an onside the way Montague's lined up on that.
Congratulations to Coach Rich Kirby and his JV team. They a hard-fought game last night. They did fall to Montague by the score of 20-2. Played hard, but Montague very tough last night at Oriole Field. We'll talk a little bit more about that at halftime.
Here's the kick.
Yep, it's a very short kick.
Oh, we got it.
Luke Hackert almost had that ball. Almost is the key word there, Mark.
Oh, there's a flag.
Yep. Luke Hackert was going for it right there, and he had his arms outreached as far as he could. Couldn't corral it, then the ball went out of bounds. So I'm sure that's going to be marked off. Montague's going to end up with some pretty good field position here. Shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Mark's got the Whitehall Manistee game on the NFHS right now. No score, and it is what is it in? Deep in the first quarter?
It doesn't show the time on here,
Okay.
but I believe it's in the second quarter.
Here's a run by Montague. Oh, almost breaking that. Gabe Jones will get credit for the tackle. Was the Wildcats number 3, Adam Baird.
Yeah, he got tripped up after about 5 yards, but he had his momentum going and was able to get 4 more.
Adam Baird, ball carrier, number 3.
Orioles next week will be at arch rival Manistee. Be Manistee's homecoming in one of the state's longest rivalries. The Orioles and the I almost said it again there, the Mariners. That's going to be tough for me. Ludington and Manistee next week, but we got a lot of football left here tonight at Townsend Field in Montague. Ludington up 14-7, 10:52 to go in the second quarter. Well, I like that down marker over there. Really shows up, Mark. You look across there and you can see second down there.
Yeah, that really glows. 2nd and 1.
Dark, being pressured right there. Still being pressured. He'll just get rid of the ball now, and he'll throw it out over the Oriole bench right there. And you can see some of the Oriole coaches, I think they're wanting intentional grounding, Mark.
Actually, I think that was good quarterback play. He was outside the tackle box.
Yeah.
And,
looked like from our point he was.
yeah.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Ball is on the Montague 49-yard line. I think the Wildcats here will probably just try to power that ball right behind their center, left guard, and right guard.
I think that was the plan. Look for something big and live to fight another down if it's not there.
Joseph Winkleman over the ball for Montague. He's their center, number 72. It's very similar to the Orioles' heavy package scheme. Dark will keep it.
Oh, stopped at the line.
Wow! Let's see where they give him forward progress. I think they're going to give it to him, but I'll tell you what. That looked like Will Rubianis came up there with a full head of steam, and boy, oh boy, that was quite a collision.
That was a brick wall that they just ran into, and looks like, they're going to give him the first down.
So they're going to say he did get forward progress, and it is a first down just across the 50-yard line. So it'll be in Oriole territory right now. 10:31 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 14-7. The Orioles have scored on a 36-yard touchdown run by David Sunshine Schillinger and a 5-yard touchdown run by Schillinger, 1 in each quarter.
Yeah, when Will made that hit, it drove him back about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So that forward progress gave him the first down.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Dark, he will give now to Baird. And Baird, fumble! The Orioles have it. Orioles have it. There's a fumble there, and the Ludington Orioles have recovered. See who came up with that ball? Was it looked like it might have been Cole Hackert?
Yeah, I think it was.
So Baird kept charging right there, trying to get more yardage. The Orioles were able to strip the ball there, Mark, and they have the ball now 1st and 10 at their own. They're going to be marked at their. Andre Walden recovered the ball. So our bad there. We thought it might have been Cole Hackert. Andre Walden recovers the ball, and the Orioles sitting in the catbird seat right now. 1st and 10. They're on their own 44-yard line. 10:02 to go in the second quarter. They're up 14-7.
You know, that Orioles defensive line is like going through a gauntlet. There's some big, tough boys, and it's...
and they're maturing each week. You can see they're getting better each and every week, Mark.
Yeah, there's going to be more turnovers forced by that group as the season goes on.
Like the maturation of Andre Walden, and you look at Big Dom Wheaton and Derek Dunsel, and I want to give all the boys in their credit. Also, Cole Hackert, of course. Joe Benz on the carry right there. He got 2 yards. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Ball on the Oriole 46-yard line. 9:31 to go in the opening half. Cam Gunsel, the quarterback. Looks like Benz is in the backfield with him now. Schillinger in motion. He'll fake the handoff. Gunsel. Well, Gunsel's got some room. He's all the way down to the Montague 40. But let's see if they spot him about the 39-yard line. I think they're going to spot him at the 40 there. But a great read there by Cameron Gunsel, the Orioles sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, he gained about 15. He watched that defender collapse, and he took off with the ball.
We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Gunsel rolling right. Cam Gunsel, he's got a receiver wide open. It's Hackert, and Hackert has an Oriole first down. And that was a frozen rope that Cam Gunsel just delivered to Luke Hackert.
That was a great pass for a gain of about 12 yards on the right-hand side of the field on an out route.
Getting back to the JV game last night, Ludington junior varsity football team came up against the good Montague team on Thursday at Oriole Field, and the team battled. Montague pulled out a 20-2 victory over the Orioles. The Orioles' Michael Wilson scored a safety earlier in the third quarter to account for all of Ludington's points. Leading tacklers for Ludington were Connor Cheney and Anthony Tenney. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. That's Joe Benz. Benz trying to break it to the outside, and going to have a whole bunch of Wildcats there that flowed really nice to the ball there, Mark.
Yeah, it looked like you didn't gain any yards, but it was a way to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Montague seeing a heavy dosage so far of David Sunshine Schillinger and Cameron Gunsel. Now we're waiting for Gage Jones to join the party along with Joe Benz. 2nd down and 10 for the Orioles. No gain on that last play. 7:57 to go in this opening half. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Mark Pettinato doing color commentary. Julia Havman, she is our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Claire Allen, the OSN camerawoman. Schillinger, he's got some room, and he's down near, and I think he has it, Mark, an Oriole 1st down.
Yeah, he gained about 11 yards hitting that right side again. They're getting a good job sealing that side and making some room for him.
It is a 1st down for Ludington. The ball is down to the Montague. I think they're going to mark it right at the 16-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10. 7:25 to go in the second quarter. David Schillinger having a big first half here. He's got a couple of touchdowns. Montague's touchdown came on a 64-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback Mason Dark to wide receiver Isaiah Atchison. 1st and 10 now. Gunsel will give it straight ahead to Benz, and Benz gets maybe 3 on the play.
Yeah, that was a tough 3 yards.
Tough sledding right there, running between the tackles. Actually, he was running between the guards right there. Gain of 2 on the play, so 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2, okay, so.
Week 5 of the MHSAA season. Ludington and Montague. Next week, the Orioles at Manistee. All right, the receiver to the near side is Gage Jones. Here's an interesting formation for the Orioles. They got receivers lined up all over the place. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel trying to get to the outside. He cuts it inside. He's got to look at that. Yards after contact, Mark. That is very impressive.
Yeah, he got down to about the 5-yard line and picked up a 1st down.
Olsen on the tackle along with River Yarka for Montague. Bring up a second, see where they're going to mark that right here. It's going to bring up 1st down and goal to go. So Gunsel, 1st down run right there. 1st and goal, ball at the Montague 6-yard line. 5:54 to go in this opening half. Gunsel, the slot backs right now are Schillinger and Dunsel. Gunsel will keep. He's going to lose a couple on that one right there.
So he lost about 2 yards.
Yeah, Montague was waiting for that one. Jarka on the tackle. They just collapsed the Oriole offensive line on that one, Mark.
I don't know if this is accurate, but they got him listed as 5'1".
Wow.
I don't know if that. Do you think that's accurate?
I'm looking at number 2 right now. Doesn't seem like he's that short.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. 2nd down and goal to go. Ball at the Montague 8-yard line. 5:08 to go. Schillinger, they're trying to get him to the outside. He's got the corner, and he stays on his feet. He's in! Touchdown, David Sunshine Schillinger, an 8-yard touchdown run. What makes that all the more impressive, Mark, he was hit a couple of times right there, bounced off those hits, and then he takes it to the house, scores a touchdown on an 8-yard run at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, he was hit at the line of scrimmage. He was hit again after the line of scrimmage a couple more times, and to hit that spin move, and he's like a video game, that kid.
3rd touchdown of this first half for David Sunshine Schillinger. Peterson in to attempt a point after. That might have been the most impressive one right there, the way he bounced off tackles. The extra point is up and good, and with 5 minutes to go in the opening half, your score from Townsend Field and Montague, the Ludington Orioles 21, the Montague Wildcats 7. We're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets
Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's gonna happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm gonna handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I would suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Townsend Field here in Montague. Ludington up 21-7. Sound familiar, Mark? The same thing last week. Ludington had a 21-7 lead over Oak Ridge early in the third quarter. This is 5 minutes to go in the second quarter now. And here's the kick, another one of those satellite kicks. And returning it for Montague was number 12, that was Keelan Francis on the return. And it looked to be, was that Schultz in on the tackle, 8, and also number 65, and that was Jace Rasmussen.
Yeah, that kick was a little deeper, and Keelan was prepared for it, and he had a little seam and picked up a few yards after receiving.
I have a little bit of a longer halftime here tonight, folks. It is homecoming for Montague. So we may end up, we're going to obviously play our player in the spotlight interview, and that will be with Will Luce. But also we may play our pregame interview with Coach Gunsel, because I don't think many of you got to hear that out there. We had some technical difficulties right off the bat. We do want to apologize for that, but we got things going again. Here's some running. There's penalty marker down, though. As a nice run there by Montague's Paul Olson, but there is some dirty laundry on the field, and it's in the color of yellow.
Yeah, there's 2 flags down. I think I seen a block in the back on Montague.
And you could just see that Montague sideline when that happened. Yep, it is. An illegal block in the back on Montague. That's going to bring the run back. Nice run there by Olson. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass, another of our great sponsors. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Ludington 21, Montague 7, 4:45 to go in the opening half. Orioles 3 touchdowns thanks to number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, and a lot of help from his offensive line. Schillinger, though, once he gets that corner mark, he is just so much fun to watch.
Yeah, you don't get those touchdowns without those big boys blocking up front, and those guys are putting in some work in the trench.
They're allowing him to get to the outside.
Yep.
Here's a run here by Baird. He makes a nice move, and Schillinger brings him down, folks. But by bringing him down, he actually pulled down Baird's football pants. You can hear the whole audience here at Montague just let out a gasp right there.
Luckily, he was prepared and had some other clothes on.
Exactly. Schillinger on the tackle, so he scored 3 touchdowns here. He just saved a touchdown right there, and boy, that tackle will be talked about for some time as well.
Yeah, that was a good run, and actually a good tackle by Schillinger, but he picked up a first down on that run after a penalty canceled his last run.
Montague, they're gashing the Orioles. They're having some big plays as well, Mark.
Yeah, it seems to go through the tackles. They're having some success.
Dark on the carry. He's got still on his feet, and then he's finally brought down there by Luke Hackert.
Looked like he picked up about 3 or 4.
So the camera up there might die in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna go run an extension cord. So I will be back. Okay. Don't cut to commercials.
Okay.
Folks, we have a 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Montague Wildcats. 3:32 to go in this opening half. Ludington up 21-7. We're here at Townsend Field at Montague, Week 5 of the MHSAA season.
Our command intended for
Isaiah Edgerson is incomplete, but we have flags on the field.
We're back, folks. Sorry, we lost our connection for a moment again.
Montague attempted a pass right there, and there was a pass interference call on the Orioles, I believe, Mark. I saw some penalty markers down there, so they tried to go to Atchison right there. Schillinger was defending him. Apparently, David was defending him a little bit too close, at least in the official's eyes.
Yeah, he drew the penalty, but hopefully he can make up for it on this next play.
So it's going to, the ball is going to be
About the 32-yard line?
yeah, at the Oriole 32-yard line. 3:11 left in this second quarter. Montague will have a 1st and 10. 21-7, the Orioles up. Again, the Orioles scoring on 3 Schillinger touchdowns. Montague has scored on a 64-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback.
False start on Montague.
Mason Dark to Isaiah Atchison. So that'll move the Wildcats back 5 yards. First down, or make that 2nd down and 15 now for the Wildcats. Ball is at the Oriole 37-yard line. Montague has trips to the left. Dark calls out to Cadence. He will give now. No, he got it. He's got the ball. And he's got a little bit of running room out there. He's got to the outside. He's being chased down and ran out of bounds there.
Number 1, Gage Jones.
Gage Jones, but a great fake there by Mason Dark, the Montague quarterback. He got a lot of Orioles to fall for that one, and then he got to the outside, and luckily Gage Jones was able to push him out of bounds.
Yeah, he even fooled me. I thought he handed that off, and next thing you know, he was breaking to the outside for the first down.
The way these two offenses are going up and down the field right now, Mark, it might be the last team with the ball.
Yeah, it could be. You know, I can see Coach Gunsk going for 2.
He's, 13 years I've been doing Oriole football, and I've seen him go for 2 on a number of occasions.
Could be one of those nights.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, 21-7, Ludington up, 2:35 to go in the opening half. Montague on the attack. They have the ball on the Oriole 21-yard line. Dark is going to let it go. Pass is incomplete. Oh, he had Atchison wide open. And from our vantage point here, he laid that ball in there beautifully, and Atchison just couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, it looked like it went right through his hands. That was a beautiful pass, and trying to catch him in stride, and looked like it just went through.
I believe Atchison has given a verbal to Central Michigan, and Whitehall's Camden Thompson has given a verbal to Western Michigan. I think I have that right. I know one's verbally committed to Western and one to Central, and I think it's the way I just gave it to you folks out there listening and watching.
You know, and that's awesome for a kid coming to a small town school and being able to go on and play his dream of football.
And both of them are basketball players too. And Camden Thompson, I think, he's just as good. He's a better basketball player, I think, than football. Oh, Baird breaks some tackles, and he's into the end zone. 2:23 to go, a 21-yard touchdown run at the 2:23 mark by Montague's Adam Baird.
Yeah, 24/7 Sports has Isaiah Atchison listed as a 3-star and committed to Central Michigan.
Okay. And to attempt the point after for the Montague Wildcats will be number 13, Chris Abeg. Ludington up 21-13. That 21-yard touchdown run by Baird. He broke a few tackles on the way there, too. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide left. So with 2:23 to go in the opening half, Ludington 21, Montague 13. We're going to stay right here, folks, and give some love to Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, is open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and apple caramel cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to learn more about our specials and other important information. A big thank you to our technical engineer, Julia Hammond, not only for all she's doing tonight, she's really earning her money tonight, but also she said, Scoop, you know that's pronounced caramel. You can pronounce it caramel. But she said, yeah, so try it caramel. So just for you, Julia, I'll say the apple caramel cheesecake tonight. So there you go. All right, Ludington up 21-13.
Yeah, 2:23 left in the second quarter. Montague's getting ready to kick off. Be nice to put one in the end zone.
Yeah, Abeg will kick off for Montague. Here's the kick. And they kick it to Ramirez this time. He's at the 20, he's at the 25, and he's out of bounds at about the, well, he's going to be out over the 30 right there. And he took, which could have been close to being called a late hit right. No penalty markers down, but boy, did Daniel Ramirez right there. He's getting up rather slowly right now, and that's good. He's walking on his own power. Ludington will have the ball 1st and 10, 2:19 to go until halftime, and the Orioles will have the ball. Let's see where they're going to mark them down at. Still haven't seen yet. Boy, it is.
Looks like about the 28-yard line.
Yeah. Week 5, and I'll tell you what, it was up to as high as 82 today, and I think it's still in the 70s, and there's a mugginess right to it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get this window open in front of us here. So not only we've had some technical issues, but we've had it too in a little bit of a sauna right here. And we're not complaining, folks. We're just stating some facts. Because Montague's AD has rolled the red carpet out for us. They've been very hospitable to us here tonight. Gunsel the pass. His pass is incomplete. Yeah, dropped out there. It was intended for number 15, and that was Max Flannery. Flannery came back, almost had himself a nice catch right there, but looked like it just slipped, hit him there in the old breadbasket right there, and he had to come back quite a ways to get it, and it falls to the grass, incomplete.
Yeah, it was kind of underthrown a little bit, but I think that was still probably a catchable ball. And we'll get it here, though.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 28-yard line. They're up 21-13. Been an exciting first half.
Gunsel's rolling right.
Lets the pass go. Complete. And it's going to be a first down. Is that Schillinger out there? I believe it is. Let's see here.
Oh,
no, that's Luke Hackert on the reception. Luke came back, made a nice catch on that one, and he's got an Oriole first down. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. 2:04. They got time to march it down the field here before the end of the first half. Gunsel looks at the Oriole offensive set. He'll give the ball now to Schillinger. Schillinger cuts it inside. Still on his feet. Breaks a tackle. Breaks a third tackle. It's still on his feet. Just hard running there by David Sunshine Schillinger. He has the ball all the way down to the Montague 45-yard line.
That was a gain of about 16 with some nice cuts, and that last stiff arm gave him about 5 more yards.
You know, David's about 5'7.5", maybe 5'8" on a good day, but I'll tell you what, he's been breaking some tackles here tonight. He's not only fast and elusive, but some good yards after contact, yard yak as we call it.
Yep.
Here's the pass, and it'll be ruled incomplete. Gage Jones almost made another one of those spectacular Gage Jones catches that he's known for, but that one falls to the grass, incomplete. Cam just didn't get a lot on that one, Mark.
Yeah, that catch Gage made last year was, I don't think I've seen a better catch in any level of sports. I mean, that was an amazing catch.
Phenomenal against Mason County Central, the last game of the regular season. And I know you had a connection there. We tried to get it sent to ESPN. It did, but I don't think it ever got aired. But
I've never seen it get aired.
yeah. What a fantastic catch that was. He's made some great catches this year, too, but you're right on that. All right, the Orioles have a 2nd and 10 now. Ball is on the Montague 45. Pass is complete to Schilling. Oh, good play there. And that's that man again, number 2, River Yarka.
Yeah, he's all over the field tonight. He's got some good football IQ, and he's able to read the plays as they develop.
Lost a 4 on the play. It's one of the first times in this first half that they stopped Schillinger, Montague.
Yeah.
Folks, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000.
We got 42 seconds left. I think Coach Gunsel's just kind of bringing the clock down to see what happens on this play and decide what we're going to go do next.
Gunsel to pass. He's dropped back. He's at his own 40 now. Gunsel still. Now he'll throw, and the pass is incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah, getting over there for Montague was number 21. And that was Cooper Bradley who got his hands on that ball. I think the closest Oriole there was Luke Hackert.
He was over there. It was just good defense to undercut that ball and be in the right spot.
29 seconds left in this opening half. Orioles up 21-13.
It's 4th and 14 with 29 seconds to go, so we'll punt the ball and play the field position game.
Jonah Peterson in to punt for the Orioles. Ball is at the Montague 49-yard line. We need a good snap here. Here it's snap, and here's the punt. And it's a nice high punt there by Jonah Peterson. Field fumbled. It's fumbled. And I think, let's see here, I think Montague did recover, though.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. So Montague will have the ball with 21 seconds remaining in this opening half.
They're at about the 23-yard line.
We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors. Urca Auto Center, founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. 21 seconds to go, opening half. Montague with the ball on their own 23-yard line. Oriole defense digging in. They'll give the ball now to Baird. Baird off his life right tackle there. Boy, he's elusive. He's out to about the 50. Now he shakes Hackert. Schillinger now, and Schillinger brings him down, but not after a huge gain for Adam Baird.
Yeah, he's at the Oriole 31-yard line after breaking about 4 tackles and held on to that football.
It's almost like he has grease on his jersey the way he's eluding these Oriole tacklers. They're going to have to wrap up a little bit better. Montague has 10 seconds left in this second quarter. Ball is all the way down to the Oriole 33-yard line. Ludington up 21-13. Folks, thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
Yeah, we got a timeout by Montague with 10 seconds left, so they're going to try and dial something up. Then I'm sure Coach Dinas will have something dialed up on defense as well.
Let's see if they try some trickery here, Mark.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't fall for any...
like a hook and ladder? Or the old Statue of Liberty play? Yeah.
That play goes back.
Yeah.
Playground days.
Flea flicker?
Yeah, flea flicker.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we still have got a score on...
No, so I watched Whitehall score twice.
Oh, okay.
And they're not updating
They're not updating it on NFHS. Okay. All right, here we go, folks. 10 seconds left. Montague with the ball on their own 33. They're gonna run now. The quarterback's running with it. Mason he's looking to try to get to a receiver, and the clock is down to 1 second. He gets out of bounds with 1 second to go. They'll have one more offensive play. Good job by the Orioles secondary there.
Yeah, they stayed with their even during that scramble. They stayed with the receivers, and the defensive backs did their jobs and didn't let anybody wide open. And
You look at that Oriole defense again. Starters on the defensive line are Derek Dunsel along with Cole Hackert. They're the DTs. The DEs are Big Tom Wheaton and Andre Walden. The linebackers for the Orioles, number 21, Connor Such. He's an inside linebacker, as is Will Rubianis, number 7. And then the secondary for the Orioles, the cornerbacks, number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, number 20, Joe Benz. The strong safeties, number 24, Daniel Ramirez, and Luke Hackert, and the free safety, the heat-seeking missile, Gage Jones.
Yeah, that kid's all over the field, and he's not afraid to lower his shoulders, and those are kids that are fun to watch.
1 second to go in this opening half. Ludington up 21-13. Just telling basically your defensive backs right here, Montague tries a pass just to bat that ball down.
Yeah, if it's me on coaching, I'm only rushing 3. Everybody else is dropping back in the coverage.
Let's see here. The Orioles are coming up to the line, and you see Dunsel out there, Wheaton and Walden. And they got their linebackers in place. Okay.
Yep, they got 3 on the line.
Okay. Here we go. 1 second to go in the opening half. Montague, time for one Hail Mary. The pass is up, and it's going to be picked off. It's picked off. Schillinger. He's trying to get to the outside, and he's brought down right there. But what a huge half by David Sunshine Schillinger. He ends up on the last play of the half picking off a pass to go with his 3 touchdowns. And we're at the half here at Townsend Field in Montague. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 21, the Montague Wildcats 13. And we will be back in a couple of minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, as well as 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Townsend Field. Ludington on top of Montague, 21-13 at the half, week 5 of the MHSAA season. And we'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And also a shout out to Pierre Marquette Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. And Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We'll be going to our player in the spotlight here momentarily, but right now we're going to give you a rundown of the scoring in the first half, as Ludington has a 21-13 lead here at Montague. The Orioles got on the board first on a electrifying 36-yard touchdown run by David Sunshine Schillinger at the 4:17 mark of the opening quarter. Jonah Peterson's point after was true. That gave the Orioles a 7-0 lead. Montague came right back, and with 3:18 to go in the opening quarter, they scored on a 64-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Mason Dark to wide receiver Isaiah Atchison. The point after was good, and that made the score 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Orioles scored on a 5-yard touchdown run by slot back David Sunshine Schillinger at the 11:33 mark. The point after up and good by Jonah Peterson. Then Schillinger scored again at the 5-minute mark on an 8-yard touchdown run. Point after again good by Jonah Peterson. That gave the Orioles a 21-7 lead with 2:23 to go in the opening half. Montague came back and scored on a 21-yard touchdown run by the running back Adam Baird. The point after attempt was no good as it was wide left, and that's where we stand right now. Ludington 21, Montague 13. And again, a big thank you to Indian Summer Co-op. Right now we're going to step aside and listen to that interview I did earlier this week with Ludington Orioles starting offensive guard Will Luce. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Will Luce. Will is a senior. He wears jersey number 53. He plays the left guard position on offense. Will, what is it that gets you so fired up, motivated, amped up about playing high school football for the Ludington Orioles?
Oh, you know, Scoop, it's being out there with your guys. I think we have something like 15 seniors on the team. It's all your buddies. You've been playing with them. Some of us, especially us O-linemen, we've been playing together for about 9 years now. So, I mean, it's just a good time with your buddies, friends in the stands, family in the stands. It's a great time.
7-3 last year, playoff team. Talk a bit about that and those great memories.
Oh, man, last year was a lot of fun. We had the likes of guys like Trey Ferfinski, Levi Lehman, the Gilchrist twins. I mean, you're never going to forget that. That was a great time. Fruitport was a heartbreak, but, you know, it is what it is.
You're now in the West Michigan Conference. Well, this is the second year you've been in the West Michigan Conference. How is that playing against the likes of Muskegon Oak Ridge, Whitehall, Montague, and, of course, arch rival Manistee?
I really do like the new West Michigan Conference. I mean, obviously you got big names in there. You got the Oak Ridge, you got the Whitehalls, but, you know, everybody's beatable, and you got to go into every game thinking that.
Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
My favorite restaurant in Ludington, I'm going to have to go with Old Hamlin.
Wife and I love Old Hamlin. We eat there quite a bit. Great choice. Your plans for winter and spring sports, Will?
Well, in the winter, I'm planning to perform in the musical, which I've done since my sophomore year. That's always a good time. And then in the spring, I'll be throwing shot and disc on the track team.
Outstanding. Coming off that tough loss last week to Muskegon Oak Ridge, the game could have gone either way. I'm sure you and your teammates are just really looking forward to get out on the field tonight against Montague.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that one was a killer. I mean, we're out there fighting until the last minute, and, you know, some things don't always go your way, but you got to pick your head up and keep on moving. Don't count us out yet.
Your future plans, college, military?
Well, right now, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I've been talking with Coach Gillett and the new AD, and we're maybe I might be heading into, you know, Division III NAIA football, hopefully. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really delved into that yet. And if not, hopefully heading into the ministry and seeing if I can become a pastor or whatnot.
Awesome. No doubt about that. We wish you all the best, whatever you pursue, Will. And anybody out there who is watching tonight's broadcast you want to say hello to or send a shout out to?
Hopefully my Nana and Papa, hey guys, and then possibly, you might not everybody understand this, but the Mick Bortkins. So hey everybody.
Okay, and again, we wish you all the best in your future. If you're playing football next fall, we'll definitely be following you and wishing you all the best. Congratulations, Will, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and your teammates, and as always, go O's!
Thanks for everything you do, Scoop. We really appreciate you.
That was my fun interview earlier in the week with Oriole offensive guard Will Luce, and we'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive sponsor of the Player in the Spotlight. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington up 21-13. And you're seeing both offensive are making some big plays, Mark. It should be a very interesting second half.
Yeah, real quick on Will Luce. So I coached him when he was in 3rd or 4th grade in Pop Warner. Extremely coachable kid, and I really enjoyed watching him grow over these years. But back to the game. Yeah, it seems like the defense is kind of missing that fire, and I think the coaches will get that at halftime, and we'll make some adjustments, and hopefully we can come back out fired up and put our cleats in the grass and go.
That's the biggest problem we've seen with the Oriole defense. They're making contact, but the Montague running backs, they're just bouncing off a lot of those tackles or breaking the tackles and gaining a lot of yardage right there. So hopefully they'll make the adjustment. Ludington comes up, and I'm sure the coaches are saying, wrap up, wrap up.
Hit, wrap, twist.
Exactly. In Ludington up 21-13. And earlier we did have some technical problems. We want to, again, apologize about that, folks. Julia have been doing a nice job tonight with those technical difficulties, getting over those technical difficulties, in getting the telecast and the broadcast on the air for Oriole Nation. So you folks back home or wherever you're listening can check out how the Orioles are doing. Since we were not able to bring you Coach Charlie Gunsel's pregame coaches interview, we're going to bring that your way right now here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Charlie Gunsel. Your boys coming off that tough, gut-wrenching 29-21 loss to Muskegon Oak Ridge last week. I'm sure they're looking forward to putting that behind them and getting on with action tonight, the business at hand here against the Montague Wildcats.
Yeah, that was tough. Scoop, our kids played their tails off, played hard. It was a great high school football game. And it's a game, honestly, if we want to remain in the race, it's a game we needed to win. But, we regroup. Kids are amazing. They get over that stuff quicker than the coaching staff does. But, I don't have anything negative to say about last week. I thought our kids gave us an excellent opportunity to win the football game. We just came up short. So anytime something like that happens, obviously you can't wait to get back out on the field.
Real tough there, Coach. And this last, I'll bring up anything about that game last week. 3 times those were down inside the Oak Ridge 10. One time was just before halftime, and just couldn't. Guys, your boys had their feet on Oak Ridge's neck, and they just couldn't put them away. Any hangover from that?
No, like you said, we left 21 points on the board. That makes a big difference in the football game, and some of that's on us as coaches. We had opportunities to kick field goals, and we chose not to. We go into the game saying we're going to be aggressive, and that's the way we stay true. So that is what it is. I wouldn't change a thing we did last week. I thought we were aggressive and we stayed after them. And we're going to, I tell you, if it comes up tonight, we're going to be aggressive again tonight. And that's just our mindset, and that's what we believe in.
Montague, a very young team. I've heard that they're starting as many as 8 sophomores.
Yeah, I think they're young, but they're pretty darn good. I've watched them on film. They get after you defensively. Offensively, they're very, very skilled. They run a system, an RPO system, that's very difficult to defend. So I'm excited for this opportunity. I think it's a great matchup. I think we have a lot of similarities. Offensively, we might be here 3 or 4 hours tonight because, the ball's going to be in the air. They've got a young sophomore quarterback, same as we do. So it's going to be quite a showdown.
They have quite a few players coming back from last year's team. I know last year Euros handled them 34-14 here at Oriole Field, but then again, that was last year.
It's tough. In high school football, can you ever go back and say, oh, this is what we did last year? We replaced a bunch of parts from last year's football team. And so, we do take back, we look at forms, we look at sets, we look at how they defended certain things and things like that. But every year is such a different matchup. And so tonight's going to be, our schemes versus their schemes, our kids versus their kids are completely different than last year.
Week 5 of the MHSAA season, how's our team doing health-wise?
Well, health-wise, as far as injuries, I think we're hanging in there. We had a really bad flu bug all week, and we had to hold some guys out, and it happens every year. It's high school football. You go back to school and people start getting sick. So, we held them out, and they all seem to be responding well. And they're all taking their diet seriously, and they're putting good things in their body. So we think they're going to go today.
Well, folks, you have the 2-2 Ludington Orioles, 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes against the 2-2 Montague Wildcats, also 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. Good luck tonight, Coach, and go get 'em O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Townsend Field, where the Ludington Orioles lead the Montague Wildcats 21-13 at the half. It's homecoming here at Montague. Again, it's the first of 3 straight homecoming games the Ludington Orioles will be playing in next week at Manistee against the Mariners, and then Ludington will have their homecoming in Week 7 against the Whitehall Vikings. You know, Mark, we're looking at those Michigan, the stats right now, or not the stats, I should say, the rankings. And there's some area teams there that are mentioned and that are pretty noted, high in the standings right now.
Yeah, you know what doesn't surprise me is Division I, number 1, Belleville. I mean, I grew up playing them in River Rouge, and they used to whoop us all the time. So, and even with the termination of their coach, they got a new coach in there, but he's doing great things. And then Division IV, number 2, Whitehall. Obviously, they're solid every year. And then Division VI, actually seeing Manistee ranked number 3. That team.
Wow.
That team up north, as I call them.
Yeah. You got a couple of Grand Rapids teams in Division V ranked 1 and 2, Grand Rapids West Catholic and Grand Rapids Catholic Central.
Yeah, it seems like some teams that Ludington plays are ranked pretty high, so it'll be a tough season going forward, but not games that'll be out of reach.
We said last week, Mark, when I was talking with John Stowe, that last week began the gauntlet for the Orioles. As Coach Charlie Gunsel said, every game is a playoff game, beginning last week with Muskegon Oak Ridge, tonight with Montague, next week against Manistee, and then they have Whitehall the following week, and they close the season out at Orchard View and then at Mason County Central.
Yeah, tough season. This division is tough. There's a lot of good schools and a lot of good athletes in these schools, and it'll be a good season.
You can tell. You look at this crowd here tonight. It's a huge bleachers here at Montague, and they love their football here in Montague. State champions 2008, 2009, and 2020. You look at Montague, they're 2-2 this year. They've scored 100 points. They've given up 111 coming into tonight's game. 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. They lost to Spring Lake opening night 34-28. They then defeated Ravenna 39-34, defeated Muskegon Orchard View 33-8 before falling to their arch rival last week, Whitehall, by the score of 35-0. The Orioles have scored 132 points coming into tonight's game. They've given up 87, 2-2 overall on the season, 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. Their season began with a 32-14 loss to Petoskey. They then defeated Shelby 55-6. Before defeating Fremont 42-20, and last week they fell to Muskegon Oak Ridge at Oriole Field 29-21. So that's a composite of both teams. And right now, Ludington up 21-13 at the half. And again, I'm sure that the coach is emphasizing wrap up on the tackles.
I did see an update on that Manistee Whitehall game. It's 28-0 at halftime. There's 2 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. So, but yeah, here the only thing that's really hurting us is the tackling. If we wrap, they're 5-6 yard gains maybe, but the tackling has hurt us, and they're gaining 10, 15, 30 yards, and it's leading the touchdowns. So.
And a huge first half for David Sunshine Schillinger.
Oh, that kid is electric, and yeah, he's just fun to watch. He's so smooth out there. He's got good field vision, and once he puts his cleats in the grass, he can glide.
He had touchdown runs of 36, 5, and 8 in that first half. Hey, folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. A couple shout-outs, one going out to Dick Underwood, a big Ludington Oriole fan, and the other to my folks, Jim and Kathy Hansen, back in Ludington listening to tonight's game. Mark, you got a couple shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah,
sure your wife...
My wife's probably at home listening, and she'll be happy I'll come home 5 pounds lighter sitting in the sauna, but...
Hey, it'll be worth it if it's an O's win.
That's right. No, she's amazing, and I'm blessed to have her as my wife.
Well, we're happy to have, the OSN's happy to have you and Julia back with us, or Julia back with us and you with us. You're making your debut tonight. You will be the color commentary man for the road games for the remaining part of the football season. Julia will be with us on the road games, too, as our technical engineer, and Claire Allen is our OSN camera woman. And folks, sorry you're stuck with me as your play-by-play guy for the remainder of the football season. And guess what? For all of boys and girls basketball season as well. But right now we got a lot of football left. Not only tonight, we got a second half left, but we also have 4 games left after tonight's game. And as Coach Gunsel said, every game is a playoff game.
Yeah. There's a long season yet to go, and it could play out any way. I mean, we could end up in the playoffs if we win some of those games, or if we play like we are tonight against some of those better teams. It could turn out the other way.
Be a big one tonight. That'd be a big step in the right direction against this tough Montague Wildcats team. Right now, we're going to step aside, and when we return, more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Townsend Field here at Montague. Montague's fight song. I love it, folks. It takes me back to my Navy days. Anchors Away. And they're playing it right now. And Julia and Mark were both getting a kick out of watching me humming along, singing along to it right here. Takes me back to my 20-year Navy career. So hopefully we don't hear that anymore in the second half, though, because they play it after every time they score.
Not only do we have rivalry with Michigan, Ohio State, but we also have rivalry with Army, Navy. So I happen to serve in the U.S. Army, and
that's right. And thanks for your service. And you were really pounding on me there for a while because Ohio State had quite a winning streak against my Michigan Wolverines. And the last 2 years have been sweet
for you.
Hey, this should be one heck of a second half. Again, we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Shout out to our OSN Executive Director, Producer, and our Technical Engineer for our home games, Thad Shank. Belated happy birthday wishes to Coach Shank. He had his birthday the other day, so hopefully you had a great day, Coach. And we want to also give a shout out to former Ludington Oriole, somebody that Mark Pettinato knows quite well, his son, Tyson Pettinato, who we're pretty sure is listening tonight as well.
Yeah, Tyson should be listening. He's probably working right now. He just turned recently 19, so if you guys see him, tell him happy birthday as well.
All right, we're looking out. Julia's pulled up some shout-outs right here. Paulette Kluge, that's Gage Jones' grandma. Go O's, nice touchdown. And Budrow, go Orioles. The Budrow's watching from Columbus, Ohio. There you go, Mark.
OH.
Okay, also Chad Ortis. And he's tuned in tonight. Sean Allen, Marcia Kelly. Wow, to the O's on another touchdown. Okay, Gary Erdman, go Orioles. Marcia Salinas says, got TZ. Mike Lansky, hey, he's a big fan of the SS Badger, big Manistee Mariners fan, and he's tuned in tonight. James Fay, I know Jim very well. Keep dropping your lines, folks, and not saying we will. There's a chance we may give you a shout-out. Georgia McAwicky says, go O's. Tom Klotz, Sue Smith, and Tim Hargraves, go O's. Also Tara Marie, good job. Julia, all right, definitely good job, Julia. Good job, Mark. Mark got a kudos there as well. And Tara Marie says, Go Walt Autry. Yeah, we like Walt Autry. He's our big sophomore guard, our tackle, our big sophomore tackle. He's got quite a career ahead of him, Mark. Walt Autry.
Is he starting? Oh, yeah. He's starting.
Oh,
tackle?
yeah.
As a sophomore. Oh, wow. That's impressive because those are usually pretty big boys, and to see him starting at that age is impressive.
John Cheney would like to give him a shout out. He's messing around with his buddy Chad Ortis. He says, Chad Ortis, you got a shout out, brother. Okay. Also, Keen Patterson says, let's go, Andre. And Oriole Nation chiming in. Leandra Peterson Wood. Let's go, Jonah Peterson. And one heck of a Ludington Oriole basketball player. She's an all-stater. Had a great career at Ludington. And good to see that she's tuned in tonight to the Oriole Sports Network. Okay, we're getting set here for the second half kickoff. Ludington up 21-13. The Orioles again scoring on 3 David Sunshine Schillinger running touchdowns, 1 of 36, 1 of 5, and 1 of 8 yards. Whitehall scoring on that 64-yard pass from their quarterback Mason Dark to wide receiver Isaiah Atchison. And they also scored on a 21-yard touchdown run by running back Adam Baird. The point after was no good. It was wide left. And that's where we stand right now, 21-13. See if the Orioles can come out here and play with that same intensity, Mark, that they played with for most of the first half.
Yeah, offensive, we're doing okay. Defense, we got to pick it up a little bit, and I think once you see that defensive line start to get fired up, you'll see the rest of the defense get fired up and make some big plays and start making some big hits.
Definitely. Shout out to Bill and Nora Clark, big Oriole fans, big fans of the University of Michigan. And also shout out to, let's see here. I see a lot of people are chiming in right here. The Orioles will kick off. And Jonah Peterson getting set to kick off.
You know, Jonah I've been watching some of his kicks. He's got a leg, and I think if he wanted to put it deep, he could really put it on the back of the end zone.
Yeah, let's see if they do this time. They've been trying that satellite, I like to call it, or the positional kicking. Let's see what he does this time. All right, Peterson approaches the ball. He steps into it, and he drives it deep this time. You were right on there, about the 10-yard line. And coming back with it for Montague, they got a return left set up and breaking a tackle right there. He's still on his feet, breaks another tackle, and that's number 2 before he's driven out of bounds by Schillinger. But that's the old bugaboo that the Orioles had the whole first half. Montague ball carriers are breaking tackles right here. They're just, it seems like they're sliding right off the Montague ball carrier, whether it be a wide receiver or a running back.
Yeah, that's number 2, River Jarka. I mean, he's obviously got good hips and good power and made some good maneuvers and good stiff arms there to break some tackles. But we just got to hit lower and wrap up and make those plays.
That's who I was going to send another shout out to, Lynn Richard. She says, go Jaden. Okay. All right, so Montague has the ball all the way to the Oriole 39-yard line. 11:49 to go in this third quarter. And now we have a penalty marker down, and I believe we're going to have, is that going to be an offsides?
Yeah, it looks like offsides.
Oh, not a good way for the Orioles to start. First, they give up the big return, and now an offsides penalty on Ludington.
Looks like we were lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Encroachment is the call against the Orioles.
We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. All right, Dark will keep. Oh, boy, is he met right there. Was that Walden? Oh, no.
Late flag.
Yep, it's going to be a personal foul, I believe, on the Orioles. And that was, I'll tell you what, Mark, that was Jaron Hathaway who came in there, and Coach Gunsel is not going to be happy about that. He's pulling Jaron out of the game right now, and going in will be number 7, Will Rubianis. Hathaway made a real nice play right there, and I believe they're going to call him for a personal foul.
Yeah, it seemed like a little extracurricular activity after the tackle that was unnecessary, but you got to learn from that and move on.
Right there.
So that's the kickoff, and now 2 plays in, and things couldn't go much worse for the Orioles. They got to just suck this up right now.
Call against the Orioles.
And they got to grind this out and make a key play defensively here.
It's a little crooked, but it's fine. Okay.
So it'll bring up a Well, first off, we have 11:42 to go in the third quarter.
So it seems like the officials are.
They're having a confab right now. Ludington up 21-13.
Okay, now they're moving the ball forward.
That's going to tack on 15 big yards on it. It's such a shame after a great defensive play there by Jaron Hathaway.
They move the ball to the 20-yard line.
Boy, he met him right at the Montague ball carrier got the ball, and Hathaway met him head on. I mean, it was a nice play. Fortunately, a little bit, as you said, Mark, some extracurricular activity right there. And Montague now is at 1st and 10 from the Ludington 20. Baird with the ball, makes a nice cut, and he's going to be down inside the 10 to about the 7 right there. Luke Hathaway, Luke Hackert on the tackle for the Orioles.
Yeah, Baird got down to about the 9, so about an 11-yard gain on a 1st and 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Looked like he found a seam and made a good cut.
11:23 to go, third quarter. Montague, a first down and goal to go on the Oriole 9-yard line. Dark, the quarterback, he'll give to Baird, and Baird met right there, but he does pick up a couple of yards.
Baird, the ball carrier, number 3.
That was better tackling.
Yeah.
They were able to get low. I'd seen them wrap up.
That was the Hackert brothers in on that tackle.
In on the tackle.
Luke Hackert and Cole Hackert. I think they're brothers, aren't they? Or the cousins. Okay.
Cousins, yeah.
I saw Cole Hackert the other day over at Northside Market in Ludington, and I said, "Hey, how you doing, Luke?" And then I realized my mistake, and he was just shutting the door, and I said, "I'm sorry, Cole." He had a big smile on his face. All right, second down and goal to go for the Montague Wildcats. Ball on the Orioles 6-yard line. Dark's pass is incomplete.
Defense.
Some good defense there, and that was Luke Hackert out there, and also Gage Jones was there, and David Sunshine Schillinger, all in the neighborhood right there. They tried to hit on a quick slant right there, Mark.
Yeah, and Schillinger was in good position to bat that ball down and have an incomplete pass. Otherwise, that could have been a touchdown.
We'd like to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington.
It's 3rd and goal from the 6.
Mason Dark is the quarterback for Montague. He's a sophomore. 3rd down, goal to go, ball on the Orioles 6. They'll give it down. Dark will keep, and Ludington does a nice job right there. And they were not fooled on that run there by quarterback Mason Dark.
Yeah, the defensive end stayed home on that and sealed that edge nice and took away any outside run there.
So we got to give some credit on that one to number 30. That's Big Dom Wheaton sealing the edge right there. That gave opportunity for, looked like Connor Such. Gage Jones also in on the tackle right there for the Orioles. So bring up a 4th down and goal to go. Ball on the Oriole 4-yard line. Huge play right here, Mark. Can you say that? Can't emphasize this enough. A huge play for the Oriole defense right here.
No, 4th and goal from the 4. It'd be nice to get a big stop and get this ball back.
Dark. Out of the pistol. He'll run now. He cuts it in, and he's going to be
touchdown.
In for a touchdown. Boy, oh boy, looked like Ludington had some pretty good pursuit right there, but he was able to cross the goal line on a 4-yard touchdown run at the 9:34 mark.
Yeah, it looked like we had him close to the line of scrimmage and then just not tackling well tonight.
4-yard touchdown run, quarterback Mason Dark. And
interesting to see if they go for 2 here.
Yeah.
Go for the tie, or if they just are satisfied with 7.
Looks like they are going to attempt the 2-pointer coming into the game. Well, that was Dark who was talking to his coach there, Coach Justin Dennett. That's the head coach of the Montague Wildcats. So Montague will go for 2. Ludington up 21-19, 9:34 to go in the third quarter. Dark, he will give straight ahead, and Ludington stops him. It looked like Derek Dunsel in there. Also, Rubianis was in there. And let's give some number. Yep. And Also 21 for the Orioles. And
Such.
Yep, Connor Such. So Ludington stops the two-pointer, and with 9:34 to go in the third quarter, your score from Townsend Field in Montague, the Ludington Orioles 21, the Montague Wildcats 19. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Ludington 21, Montague 19, 9:34 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles just stopped a two-point attempt on the conversion, the two-point attempt by Montague. They stopped the Montague, was that Baird that ran that ball?
No, that was
The quarterback. Dark. It was Dark. Yeah, Dark kept it. See, I even got fooled out on that one.
Yeah.
And how long has it been since the play ended? All right, Montague set to kick off right now. And kicking off for the Panthers will be number 13, Chris Abeg. Back deep for the Orioles, 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, and 24, Daniel Ramirez. Let's see if they kick the ball to Schillinger here.
Yeah, they'd be smart not to.
Abeg, short kick right there, and it's fielded, and losing his footing and going down there. I believe that was Jaden Schultz. Yes, it was. But still, Ludington will have the ball at their own 25 or 26-yard line. Let's see where they mark it right here.
Looks like he's standing right on the 25-yard line.
Folks, Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And a shout out as well to Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. All right, Ludington, 1st and 10, ball on their own 25-yard line. Gunsel will fake. He's got some room. He's out over to the 35. He's at the 40. He's out to the 45. He's at midfield before he's driven out of bounds by the Montague Wildcats. It looks like Atchison was the Montague Wildcat defender to drive him out of bounds, but what a nice run there by Cameron Gunsel.
Yeah, a gain of about 25. If he didn't run into his own player, he's taking that to the house.
Yeah.
He had a lot of open field ahead of him, but kind of got cornered at that sideline there.
So they mark him at the 50-yard line, so a nice 25-yard pickup there by Cam Gunsel. Ludington 1st and 10, ball at midfield. 9:11 to go in the third quarter. Gunsel sends Schillinger in motion. He'll keep. He breaks it. Oh, nice run, Gunsel. He's at the 40, the 35. He's at the 30. He's down to the 25 and down at about the 22-yard line. Cameron Gunsel, 2 big runs in a row, Mark.
What I really liked on that play was the wide receiver, Gage Jones, doing some really good blocking downfield. That really opened it up.
And you look at the patience, too, of Cameron Gunsel, the way he's looking downfield, waiting for his blocks to materialize. He's showing some good patience and good maturation for a sophomore.
Oh, yeah. He's a young kid. He's got a long career ahead of him here in Ludington, and he's going to be a solid player in the future.
That was a 26-yard run, so a 25 and a 26-yard run back-to-back there by Gunsel, and the Orioles have the ball at the Montague 24-yard line, 8:45 to go, third quarter. Gunsel, he will keep again. Gunsel, now penalty marker is thrown, however, and I think they're going to get an Oriole offensive lineman for holding. Yep.
Yeah.
Gunsel ended up picking up about 6 on that play, but that's going to be negated.
So it'll be 1st and 20.
Yeah. I think they got our Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for the hold on that one. He was looking around like, who, me? Will's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a good kid, and
well, that's going to...
You got to try to play it off like you didn't do it, right?
Yeah. That's going to take the ball back at the Montague 34-yard line. So 1st and 20 for the Orioles. 8:37 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up by 2 points, 21-19.
I'd like to see a good old-fashioned screen pass develop here.
Gunsel! Cam Gunsel! He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He breaks another cut, and he's inside the 10-yard line. Some fantastic running by Cameron Gunsel.
Yeah, he's just putting the team on his shoulders and taking them down the field on this drive. I mean, he's done all the runs so far.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to those offensive linemen up there in front, too, affectionately known as the Big Uglies.
Yeah, I mean, they're creating the holes and making the blocks for him to go through.
Give some credit there to Charlie Gamble, Will Luce, Mike Nichols, Corbin Wagonmaker, and Walt Autry, the starting offensive line of the Ludington Orioles. We have a first down and goal to go. Ball at the Montague 9-yard line. Schillinger in motion. Gunsel. And this time he's going to be dropped immediately. Montague says not this time, and a loss on the play. Boy, he didn't have any time to nothing. He had no time to, he basically had time to secure that football right there.
That was about it. Yeah, they timed that one perfectly. And
it's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. Actually, loss of 4. I'm sorry.
Yep, 2nd and 13.
Folks, Lundquist Paint and Glass. I'm sorry, Lundquist Paint and Glass. Ludington Paint and Glass. It's Lundquist Furniture. Okay, LP&G, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. All right, here we go. The Orioles facing the second down and goal to go. Gunsel rolling right. Still rolling. He's got a receiver open. The pass is away and incomplete. He was trying to get that ball. I think Daniel Ramirez, he had Ramirez open for a second there, and you saw the Montague defenders closing quick.
Yeah, he just missed him. He would have threw it a bit early. He had him wide open, but everything developed so quickly.
Yeah.
And he was on the move.
That'll bring up a third down for the Orioles and goal to go. They're at the Montague 13-yard line. As I was mentioning, folks, Ludington Paint and Glass, your source for all of your projects. They are proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor of the Oriole, or on the Oriole Sports Network. Let's see what the Orioles have dialed up here on third down and goal to go from the Montague 13. Gunsel, he will keep, and he's not going to get much right there.
Gained about a yard.
In fact, there was like 3 Montague defenders there, and I think the Orioles are going to send in kicker Jonah Peterson.
It almost looked like they were just trying to get to the middle of the field.
You got a good point there, Mark. Jonah Peterson, we've seen him. He's hit a 25-yarder this year. He hit a 35-yarder, and he just missed on a 40, I think it was a 42-yarder into a stiff wind back in Ludington earlier in the year. This will be a 30-yard attempt. And the kick is up, and the kick is true. Boy, he drilled it right there. That would have been good for another probably 10 yards, Mark.
Yeah, he's got a good leg on him. He can drive that ball.
30-yard field goal by the Orioles. Jonah Peterson at the 6:32 mark. Ludington now up by the score of 24-19. And we're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Welcome back to Townsend Field. Here's the kick right here, and Montague's got a good return going. They're at the 40. David Schillinger makes the stop, and a nice long return right there. Boy, I tell you what, Montague's kick return team, they're having a field day here today.
That was number 21, Cooper Bradley. He got that on the run and had a full head of steam going, and he had his block set up and returned that about 35 yards.
Yeah, Montague's going to have a 1st and 10 from right around the Oriole 34-yard line. They come up, and their quarterback again, number 1, Mason Dark. He has number 3, Adam Baird, in the backfield with him as his running back. Dark.
Nice tackle in the
Oh,
backfield.
good job by the Orioles there. And leading the way, 21, Connor Such. He was the one that got to Baird first, and then he had some help from a couple of his teammates right there. It looked like, was that Gage got in there, and also Andre Walden maybe.
Yeah, that's what you need to see. I mean, that'll get these kids fired up, and they'll be playing harder after a few more of those plays.
Big play on that one there. Loss of 4. Ball will be at the Oriole 38-yard line. You look at Montague's line, they are Isaac French and David Myers are the guards. The tackles are Owen Weeses and Maverick Osborne, and the center, number 72, Joseph Winkleman. The wide receiver, 81, Isaiah Atchison.
Yeah, trips left.
Yeah, they
Isaiah. Solo up on top.
Trips left, and they will pass, and the pass is caught. Oh, what a hit there by Gage Jones, the heat-seeking missile. He laid the lumber there big time on the Montague receiver.
He still brought in that pass. I mean, that's a way to bring that in, taking that hit.
Yeah, it was a heck of a job for him to hold on to that ball with the hit that Gage Jones just delivered. The other wide receivers for Montague, number 2, River Yarka. Number 0, Paul Olson, and number 5, Eli Peterson, to go along with Atchison. That's Montague starters on offense. 3rd down and 8 for Montague. 5:01 to go in the third quarter. Oriole defense digging in here. Dark on the long count. Now he's rolling left, still rolling. His pass is away, and it's going to be intercepted.
Number 20.
Picked off by Joe Benz. Benz breaks the tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to get the ball out over the 20 to about the 22-yard line.
Well,
Joe Benz with the big interception.
Well, Scoop, you just called it right before during the break. He said we needed to stop on defense, and we got it.
We got it. Joe Benz right there. Now let's see if our offense can have a nice time-consuming drive ended by punching it in for 6.
Yeah, that would be nice. Put us up by 2 scores.
We want to thank Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Orioles, 1st and 10. Schillinger in motion. Schillinger with the ball, trying to get him to the outside. Schillinger, he's got about maybe 3 on the play. Yeah, that Montague did a nice job by not letting him get to the corner. They really were able to stretch that play out, Mark.
Yeah, I think they're
contain.
Yeah. Comment. Anytime he goes in motion, we've given him the ball. So I think we got a reverse field on that, or maybe fake.
Yeah.
Go the opposite way.
Folks, you'll definitely want to check out WZZM's 13 on Your Sidelines tonight. It comes on about 11:15. They are here tonight filming some of this ball game. So check out Channel 13 WZZM tonight on Your Sidelines. They'll have some Ludington Montague footage on tonight. All right, Gunsel now. Gunsel, was able to break one tackle, almost slipped away from the second tackle. He's out near the 30-yard line, but that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Orioles.
Looks like he lost his footing on that.
Yeah.
If he would have kept his footing, I think he would have gained some more yards and potentially a 1st down.
Dunsel and Cole Hackert check into the Oriole lineup. Another reason I like Cole Hackert so much, he's wearing my old number 9, too.
He's a big boy, and so is Derek Dunsel. And bring those 2 in, there's going to be some heavy hits down on that line.
3rd and 3 for the Orioles. Schillinger in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, he's got the 1st down. Cam Gunsel showing extreme patience right there and was able to get the Oriole 1st down. Huge 1st down for Ludington right there with 3:18 to go, 3:19 to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, watching him grow as the seasons went on has been really cool to see.
You got such great continuity with that offensive line as well for the Orioles. They have 4 seniors on that line that all started last year's juniors.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize
Yep.
that.
The only offensive lineman starter they lost was the Beast. Nikolai Kerr, yes. All right, so the Orioles 1st and 10, ball on their own 33-yard line. Gunsel will keep, and some rough going right there, penalty marker down. Mark seems to think he saw a face mask. Let's hope that Cam is okay. He gets up, he's okay. Let's see what the call is going to be here.
Yeah, it looked like I saw a hand on Cam's face mask as the tackle was happening. I could be wrong, of course.
Holding on the Orioles. Oh, boy. 2:58 to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 24-19. Hey, folks, Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, which is open on Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and apple caramel cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to learn about our specials and other important information. I saw Linda Matson yesterday at the 7th grade game at Oriole Field. All right, here Ludington has a 1st and 19. Gunsel to pass. His pass is away, and it's picked off. Intercepted, and Isaiah Atchison, and Gunsel makes the tackle, but Montague is sitting inside the 10-yard line. Well, you can see Cam there kind of looking that way all the way, Mark, and Atchison timed it perfectly. He picks it off, and he takes it all the way back to the Ludington,
about the 7.
Probably about the 7-yard line. And right after Ludington gets the big turnover, the Orioles turn the ball back over, and it happened the play right after that holding call.
Well, and that's what a good defensive back does, is you read the quarterback as you're running the route with the receiver, and he just made a good play on it.
First down, goal to go for the Montague Wildcats. Ball at the Orioles 7-yard line. We need that Oriole defense to step up again here. Dark will give the ball, and there's a touchdown. Boy, that was too easy.
Yeah.
Just too easy. That was a 7-yard touchdown run.
Adam
Baird at the 2:41 mark of the third quarter.
Well, it's no difference really if we just kicked it off. So we're in the same position we were at the start of the half.
That was like the Red Sea parting right there, Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody laid a hand on Baird.
Our defensive line seems to be skipping beats. We need to get fired up and stay there.
So Montague will attempt, they'll go for 2. They have a 25-24 lead now. Baird is in the backfield along with his quarterback, Dark. Here's the pass, and it is picked off. It's picked off. And, in high school, you can't take it back, I guess. As Joe Benz picked it off, and he was heading the other way, he thought, hey, I can get 2 points for us. But that's not allowed in high school. So with 2:41 to go in the third quarter, Montague 25, Ludington 24. We'll be back after these messages from your local sponsors.
Hey, everyone. This is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation, to Townsend Field here in Montague. Ludington trails now by a point, 25-24. 2:41 to go in this third quarter. And set to kick off for Montague, number 13, Chris Abig. Back deep for the Orioles will be number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, number 24, Daniel Ramirez. Need a big return here, Mark.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they kicked deep to Schillinger or Ramirez.
Oh, probably a squib kick. It's fielded there by Hackert. Luke Hackert, and he gets the ball out to about the 35-yard line, making the stop there for Montague, that man that's been all over the field tonight, and that was River Yarka.
It's pretty decent field position.
Yeah. We want to thank McGee Insurance Group. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Here we go. The Orioles 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Gunsel in the backfield along with, when they give the ball to Benz. Joe Benz has got some running room. He's out to the midfield. He's at the 45, and he's driven out of bounds at the Montague, about the 40. Let's see, they're going to mark him at about the 41-yard line, Mark.
Yeah, that was a good run, good blocking, set up downfield, and even by his offensive line to make that hole.
Nice run there by Joe Benz, the Oriole tailback.
Well, we showed we've been able to move the ball. We just need to be able to get in the end zone.
So Ludington has a 1st and 10. Ball is on the Montague 41-yard line. You're right on that. Good observation. We have moved the ball tonight. So have they.
Yep.
Benz on the carry. Benz showing some nice patience right there to get about 4 on the play. Yeah. Boy, he came to a standstill right there. He was waiting for his offensive lineman to create some daylight for him.
Yeah, that was good footwork right at the line of scrimmage to create 4 yards out of nothing.
2nd down and 6 for the Orioles. Ball at the Montague 37-yard line. 1:54 to go in this third quarter. The Orioles' only score in this third quarter has been a 30-yard field goal by Jonah Peterson. Montague with 2 touchdowns. They've missed both the 2-point attempts. Schillinger now on the short pass there. He's got to the edge, but Montague again doing a nice job stringing it out.
Yeah, I think we got to get Schillinger the ball in other ways. You know, maybe a quick slant or a screen pass. Seems like that little pop pass, they've got it figured out.
Eli Peterson on the tackle there for Montague. You're right. If you dial up now, it would be a perfect time for a screen pass.
Yeah. Well, use Montague's aggression against him, right?
Yeah. 3rd and 3 for the Orioles. Ball is on the Montague 34-yard line. Mike Nichols over the ball for the Orioles. Schillinger, no, Gunsel will keep. He's got the 1st down and then some.
Oh, he took a hit.
He did. He got crunched right there by number 22 for Montague, and that was Austin Cook.
Yeah, he gets up under his own power and got the 1st down, so that was a good run.
He had 32 carries last week for 170 yards, and you know he had to have been an awfully sore young man on Saturday morning.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, now you have Gunsel again out of the pistol. Dunsel in the backfield with him. He'll give it straight ahead to Benz. Benz got a couple right there before Montague drives him backwards, but he'll get forward progress there.
24. Jeremiah
Atchison. So Ludington will now face a 2nd down and 8. Ball will be on the Montague 22-yard line. That could have been, it probably was the last play of the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Coach Gunsel's going to call him in for the quarter and let him catch their breath.
Yep, we're going to step aside. Ludington trails by a point, 25-24 from Townsend Field here in Montague. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
Welcome back to Montague. You know, Mark, the way this game started out that first quarter with the way the touchdowns were being scored, I thought we were going to have a game in the 40s, you know, and now it's looking like it might be right around what you and I were talking about, a game in the 30s. Right now, 25-24 Montague with the lead as we begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington has a 2nd down and 8. Ball on the Montague 22-yard line.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance to hit that 32 mark if we can get in the end zone here and go for 2. Looks like a...
Oh, they're marking. I think it should be third. It should be 3rd down. Let's see here. The officials are meeting for a confab right now. The side marker says 2nd down. The scoreboard says 2nd down. Let's see. They're moving the ball forward a little bit right there. Okay, just that looked like to the benefit of the Orioles.
We'll take that.
We'll take it, exactly. You're fighting for inches right here. All right. Schillinger, I'm sorry, not Gunsel keeps and nothing there. Nothing absolutely at all on that play. Montague came through and they absolutely crunched Cameron Gunsel right there.
It's getting up kind of slow.
It's going to bring up a third down for the Orioles. 3rd and 8, so they got back to the line of scrimmage. See, Gage Jones is reporting in right now. Schillinger going to the sideline, and also coming in Joe Benz. As we are underway here in the 4th quarter, the Orioles trailing by a point. We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. All right, now Gunsel rolling right, still rolling. He's got a receiver open, passes away, and it is... Did he come up with it? No, he dropped it. Oh, he had Daniel Ramirez wide open in the end zone, and Ramirez just couldn't come up with the pass. In fact, it looked like he had Gage Jones open over there on the far side as well there. Daniel Ramirez got his hands on that and just couldn't bring it in for a catch.
Yeah, that's a tough catch to bring in. I mean, he's over the shoulder. He's got to flip his hips, and it was just a little bit out of his reach, it looked like, but...
4th and 8 for the Orioles. They will go for it. Ball on the Montague 22-yard line. Gunsel has Benz in the backfield with him. Gunsel rolling right, still rolling. Receivers open, and it's caught, and it's a first down. Gage Jones. They went right back to it, Mark. They had him open the last play. They had Gage open just like that. The same route he ran right there. He ran the play before. And Cam Gunsel gets the ball to him for a first down completion. Huge pitch and catch right there from Cameron Gunsel to Gage Jones.
Yeah, it seems like every time they run that out route, it's open almost every time.
10:49 to go in this game. Ludington trails 25-24. Got Luke Hackert, receiver to the near side here. In motion is Schillinger. Schillinger will get the ball. David Schillinger, and not much there. Oh, he broke a tackle and still kept it going. You never give up on the guy. He got the ball down inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. We thought he was going to be stopped right there, Mark, back around the 11 or so.
Yeah, I thought he was down at about the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden he popped out the other side. About the 7.
Yeah, gain of 5 on the play. Orioles have the ball at the Montague 7-yard line.
So there's still a chance for a first down. It's 2nd and 5, ball on the 7.
Schillinger in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel inside the 5, and not much more right there. Leading the way for Montague, big number 71. And that was Tavian Kazat. Or Kazat.
Going to be 3rd and 2 from the 4.
9:39 to go in this game. We were talking about Urca Auto Center, folks. The Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. All right, the Orioles come up 3rd and 2. 9:22 to go in the game. Ball is on the Montague 4-yard line.
Here's the heavy package.
Heavy package in effect. And they'll give it straight ahead, and we'll see. I don't know if he got there. Gunsel looked like he might have been stopped a little short. He dove for that one there, Mark. I don't know if he got there or not. Let's see where they mark him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be just shy of the first down, but it was a good effort.
He got behind Luke Hackert, got behind...
Yep, 4th down.
Yep, 4th down.
So do you take the field goal and go take the lead, or...?
Well, let's see here. On that play, I said he got behind Luke. He actually got behind Cole Hackert on that run right there. Looks like they're going to continue to, it's a 4th down, 4th and 2. Ludington charges up to the line.
I think you go under center.
Yeah. Let's see, they got that heavy package offensive scheme in again, 4th and short. And they're trying to draw Montague off, and they almost had it right there. And now I don't think they're going to be able to do it. They had you saw a couple of Montague players move right there.
They're going to go for a field goal.
Yep. They're going to send in Jonah Peterson here. 8:27 left in this game. Ludington trails 25-24. And Coach Gunsel there, they tried to draw Montague's defense off with a hard count right there. The old Peyton Manning hard count.
Well, Montague showed discipline and stayed in their stance and didn't move. And we're still looking at 4th and 1.
Yep.
And I think Coach Gutzel's got to take the points and go for a field goal here and take the lead.
Let's see what they do. 8:27 to go. Been another great game. Last week we had the game at Oriole Field against Oak Ridge, ended up 29-21. Orioles had leads in that game of 14-0 and 21-7 at times. I don't see yeah, we do. Okay, Jonah Peterson is in. The holder will be Benjamin Gronstall. The snapper, I believe, is it Will Luce, the long snapper?
I didn't see a number. I apologize.
It'll be a 20-yard attempt. Good snap. Kick is down. The kick is up. And, oh, yeah, plenty of room on it. That would have been good from another 20 yards.
Yeah.
Ludington retakes the lead, 27-25, on a 20-yard field goal by Jonah Peterson at the 8:24 mark of the fourth quarter. And we are going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Fumble. We got it.
Did we get it? There's a fumble, folks, a kick right there. It was fumbled by Montague, and it looked like Ludington may. Let's see here.
It depends if he went out of bounds.
Yeah. Are they marking? We haven't seen anything yet.
They gave it to Montague.
So Montague football right there. Jonah Peterson stepped into that ball. It looked like it was going to be a directional satellite kick, and he absolutely crushed that ball. It was a line drive kick. And it was fumbled by Montague right there. And it looked like Ludington they had a really good chance, Mark, at recovering that. But apparently the Ludington defender of that, I don't know if that was Luke Hackert, but apparently they say he was out of bounds maybe when he recovered it. I don't know. Anyway, irregardless, folks, Montague football at their own 40-yard line, 8:19 to go in this game.
Yeah, we need our defense to step up and make a stop here and drain some of this clock off.
Mason Dark is the Montague quarterback, the sophomore. He will give it now to Baird. Baird breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's got a first down, a huge gain right there. He's down to the Oriole 45-yard line.
Yeah, a gain of about 16. That offensive line is parting the defense like the Red Sea.
You got to give the Montague offensive line a lot of credit. They're really making some big holes for their running backs and their quarterback. And basically, Baird is doing right now to the Orioles a lot what Trevor Jones did last week for Muskegon Oak Ridge to the Orioles.
Looks like Baird is down right now.
Yeah. But the humidity, it's a hot one here.
Yeah.
And, it looks like some cramping going on. Folks, Team Loney Real Estate, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Groundworks Landscaping, they are located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. And you want to have a good friendly conversation there with their owner, Todd Stowe. Just bring up his daughter, Haley Stowe, who's the captain on the Cornerstone University women's soccer team. All right, Montague with it now, 1st and 10. Dark's pass is incomplete. And over there was Luke Hackert. And Hackert, no penalty markers down there. I know Montague was wanting unnecessary roughness right there, but Montague's receiver had that ball, but not long enough to be a confirmed catch right there, and Luke Hackert was right on it.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play and made a hit right when the ball got there.
Orioles with the lead, 27-25. They just got the lead on a 20-yard field goal by Jonah Peterson. His second of the game. He's hit a 30-yarder and a 20-yarder. And the Orioles have had 3 touchdown runs from David Sunshine Schillinger.
2nd and 10 from Orioles 44.
Yep. 8:06 to go in the game. Dark will give now, and Ludington, there's a nice stop by Ludington's defense. And it looked like Connor Such there. Also, you had Derek Dunsel in on the stop, and also Cole Hackert.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. I think that'll get them going, and hopefully for the rest of the quarter.
That was Jarka on the carry. Apparently, I've been pronouncing it Yarka, and it's Jarka. That's what the public address announcer here is saying. So, been giving him the silent J.
So it's Yarka.
Yeah, not to be confused with. Well, that was Silent Bob, I believe, and Jay strike back. Yeah. All right, 3rd and 8 for Montague. Ball on the Oriole 42-yard line. Let's see if the Oriole defense can step up big here. Dark, he'll roll right. Dark still with the ball, trying to get to the outside. And he's being pursued there by Hackert. Oh, he breaks it. Now he's going to go.
He's gone.
He's on, unless Joe Benz can get to him. And touchdown. Oh, my goodness. A 42-yard touchdown run. Oh, boy.
Tackling again. Dennis in the back. We had him in the backfield and just couldn't bring it down.
42-yard touchdown run. Quarterback Mason Dark. Orioles had their chances on him there, as Mark alluded to. That'll give Montague a 31-27 lead with 7:10. A lot of time left, though, Mark. That's the good thing.
Yep. Still 7 minutes left, and they're only going to be up a score. So
Montague again will go for 2. They got a 4-point lead right now. 7:10 again left in this game. 42-yard touchdown run by the sophomore quarterback, Mason Dark. They'll go for 2 points. Dark, long count here. And his pass is incomplete. Tried to get that ball to number, I can't see, it's to number 0 there. Tried to get that ball to Paul Olson, incomplete, and good coverage there by Luke Hackert. And your score was 7:10 to go in the game. Montague 31, Ludington 27. We're going to stay right here and give some more love to some of our great sponsors. Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. They are open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and apple caramel cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. Crown and Cork, they are located at 502 West Loomis Street, right across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to learn more about our specials and other important information. I think I'm going to go down there tomorrow and check out that French onion soup, and I just may have to check out a piece of that apple caramel cheesecake as well. All right, Montague getting set to kick off. Kicking off will be Chris Abig. Deep for the Orioles will be number 3, David Sunshine Schillinger, and number 24, Daniel Ramirez. Ludington trails 31-27. 7:10 left in this game. We figured it was going to be a close, exciting, and thrilling ball game, and folks who made it here tonight, those Ludington fans who came to watch this game, they're more than getting their money's worth, as are the Montague fans, Mark.
Oh, yeah. It's standing room only for the Montague fans, and Ludington fans traveled, and it's a good game. It's a good, close game.
Well, here's the kick, and it's a short, wobbly kick. Ludington's going to have good field position. I think that was Benz who came up with it. Or was it? No, Luke Hackert?
Yeah, I think so.
Luke Hackert on the return. And Ludington will start off in good field position. They're going to have the ball at about their own 37. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Orioles from their own 37-yard line. Folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. Okay, here we go. Ludington, 1st and 10. Schillinger in motion. Schillinger has it. He's going to cut it back inside, and he'll be brought down by big number 71 right there on the tackle for the Wildcats. It's Tavian Kazat.
So I watched two of the Montague players. Anytime Schillinger goes in motion, they're going in motion with him.
They're going right with him.
Yep.
Gain of 2 on the play. Orioles have the ball at their own 39-yard line. 6:36 to go in the game.
The Manistee-Whitehall game has ended, and Manistee has officially lost.
All right, here comes Gunsel. Gain of about, he's about 2 yards shy of the first down here. Go ahead, Mark.
Manistee has officially lost. I don't know the final score, but they were down 28-0 at one point, and I know Manistee did not score in the game.
That's Manistee's first loss of the season. You know, they've been rolling ever since Ludington steamrolled them last year at Oriole Field. They had that playoff loss, but that was a tough loss in the district championship game last year.
Yeah, they're a solid team this year. They got some good solid kids on that team.
Gain of 6 on that last run by Gunsel. 3rd and 2 for the Orioles. Ball at the Oriole 45-yard line. 5:53 to go in the game. Gunsel will keep, and he is going to have the first down. Good second effort there by Cameron Gunsel.
Yeah, he just put his head down and knew where the marker was and went for it.
This drive here, if you could have what you would wish for on a dream drive, you would like them the Orioles to use all 5:49 of this drive and score right at the very end, Mark.
Yeah, you want to leave no time on the clock and, score on the very last play or two and go up by a point.
Orioles trail 31-27. They have a first down and 10. Ball on their own 48-yard line. 5:34 to go in the game. Cam Gunsel will give to Benz. Benz, nice move, Joe. Benz making some great moves. He looks like Brezhnikov out there with some of those, the way he's tiptoeing through those Montague defenders.
Yeah, he was shifty. His hips are quick and just able to flip through those holes.
Nice gain, but we have an Oriole down. One of the offensive linemen is down right now, right at midfield. And Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer, is out there talking. We can't see the number. We're going to step aside right now. Ludington trails 31-27, 5:16 to go in the game. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Townsend Field here in Montague, the injured Oriole, and it was great to see him sit up and then also walk off. He did have some assistance from some of his teammates, but it was Mike Nichols, and he's being treated right now or intended to by Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer. Nice 5-yard run there by Joe Benz on that play, so it's 2nd and 5. Schillinger on the carry, trying to get to the outside. Oh, we got a penalty marker down, and the play goes nowhere. Montague, like you said, the last few times they've seen that play, Mark, they have not given Schillinger much room in the second half.
No, and I seen a hold on that play. But yeah, it seems that they're spying Schillinger, and anytime he goes in motion, they're following.
Holding on the Orioles. So that was a 2nd down and 5 when that play began, and it's going to take them back. Now, we want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. And I think Trent just became a daddy not too long ago, so congratulations to him on that as well. Ran into Brian Lundquist and his wife not too long ago down to Crown and Cork, was chatting with them. And they were very, very happily anticipating the birth of their first grandchild.
Congratulations to them. Yeah, that's an exciting moment.
So the Orioles now are going to face a 2nd down and 15 after that penalty call. Still plenty of time, 4:58 to go in the game. Let's see who they moved to center right now, and they've got, okay, here's the pass. It's complete, Gage Jones, and Jones brought down immediately after catching it. The tackle made there by Jarka, but they picked up a nice chunk of that yardage back.
Yeah, a gain of about 8 or 9 yards, so it'll be a good 3rd and 6 or so.
Ball will be at the Montague 48-yard line. Did they move Will Luce over? I'm trying to think who they've moved to center now.
I did not see. So.
Oh, 65, Jace Rasmussen is in. Now he's playing, okay, 52 now. That's Corbin Wagonmaker. No, I'm sorry. That's Charlie Gamble is now the center for the Orioles. Jace Rasmussen is now the left tackle. Here's Gunsel rolling. Gunsel, his pass is... Caught. I think Gage came down with it. What a catch! I thought we were worried there because it looked like the Montague defender was going to time that to pick it off, and it got to Gage just in time, Mark.
Yeah, that was a small window, and it snuck through, and Gage came up with a good catch.
And it also looked like Cam Gunsel there, looked like he kind of had the Montague defenders frozen right there because he took off on the run. Then he stopped. He just froze. Then he got the pass away. Didn't have a lot on it, but it had enough to get to Gage Jones in a 1st down. 1st and 10, ball at the Montague 40-yard line. 3:49 left in the game.
Yeah, that out route is open quite a bit.
Joe Benz. Benz running hard. He's down to about the 35. Love the way Joe Benz is running the ball tonight.
Gain of about 4.
Ball will be marked down at the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 6. 3:28 to go in the game. Sunshine Schillinger checks in, and Joe Benz goes to the sideline. Gunsel now enters the huddle. Again, the center for the Orioles, 52, Charlie Gamble now. Mike Nichols has been injured. So Gunsel in the backfield by himself right now, and he will fake. He'll keep. Gunsel's got a few right there. He's down to about the 32-yard line.
So it's going to be about 3rd and 2 after the Gunsel keep.
Yeah, if you can get 4, I mean, that's what they say. They say if you can get 4 per play, you can live with that.
Yep. Got 2:48 left.
3rd down and 2, and there's no doubt that what the Orioles are going to do if they don't get it here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think at this point they just got to keep trying to go for it, especially with the short yardage.
Coming into the game for the Orioles in a big way, he's number 58. That's Cameron Fetters. They got the heavy package offensive scheme in full force now. Now timeout Montague. Montague saw that, Mark, and Coach Justin Dennett he's like, I want a timeout, and I want to talk about this with my players.
Well, I don't think they had the right people in for that package,
Yeah.
and they have to get ready for it. So it was a good move by Coach Dennett and Montague.
We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And also House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And congratulations go out to Riley Calhoun and Lindsay Holmes, who got married last Saturday. So congratulations to Riley and Lindsay on their marriage last Saturday. Congratulations and best wishes for a long life full of lots of love and happiness. All right, 3rd and 2 for the Orioles. Of course, Riley Calhoun, former Oriole quarterback. And look at how they're dug in right here. Slow snap. Gunsall!
He got
Boy, they got to give him forward progress right there. He did that leap right there, and it's a good marking right where it is a first down.
Yep.
Cameron Gunsall gets the first down. And again, a lot of credit to that Oriole offensive line right now. They're minus Mike Nichols, but they do have in there number 65, Jace Rasmussen, and also we've seen Cameron Fetters in there too.
Yeah, they just dug their heels in, and it was a fight in the trench, and we came out on top on that one.
A lot of credit to Will Luce, Charlie Gamble, Corbin Wagonmaker, Walt Autry. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Montague 29-yard line. 2:02 left in the game. Schillinger with it. He'll cut it back to the inside. Breaks the tackle. Schillinger, he's still going. He's got the outside. He's going. Touchdown Orioles. Touchdown Orioles.
That was a good block on Hutchinson.
Wow. David Sunshine Schillinger with 1:51 left. Scores. Did you get the yardage on that, Mark?
27-ish.
27-yard touchdown run. The way he cut back against the grain, you got Peterson to attempt the point after the Orioles up 33-31. The one thing is, 1:51 left on the clock, but hey, they got the touchdown.
Yeah, Gage Jones put in a block against Atchison that sprung that at the end.
Kick is up. And the kick is good. That was a huge extra point because that gives the Orioles now
3-point lead.
A 3-point lead, 34-31, a 27-yard touchdown run by Sunshine Schillinger, his 4th rushing touchdown of this ball game. And Jonah Peterson's point after is good. Ludington up 34-31. What a ball game. And we still have 1:51 to go in the game. Wow, what can you say about this, Mark? You picked a good one for your debut as color commentator.
Yeah, this is a heck of a game between two great teams, and there's a lot of tradition between both these teams. And Montague's just recent state championships, and Ludington making the playoffs the last few years, and the
second year for Ludington being in the West Michigan Conference. It is one of the better small conference football conferences in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, now Ludington's defense is going to be asked to dig deep right here. Let's see. Hopefully they can get a kickoff. It's going to be interesting on this kickoff right here. They don't want to let Montague get a good return right here. Orioles have a 3-point lead, 34-31. 1:51 to go after that 27-yard touchdown run by Sunshine Schillinger.
Looks like he's going to kick it deep with the way he's lining up.
Schillinger finally got some daylight there, Mark.
Yeah, he was getting shadowed, and it was on the cutback.
All right, it's a longer kick than he's been kicking. It's fielded at about the 16-yard line, and bringing it back. Oh, boy. Bringing it back, and he's going to be finally tackled by Schillinger, and also in on the tackle, Peterson, the kicker. But boy, oh boy, does that come back to just killed the Orioles tonight.
Yeah.
The kickoff coverage.
Special teams and tackling.
And also the tackling. Yeah, you can say that again. So there's 1:39 to go in the game, and Montague, they're going to have the ball at the Oriole 25-yard line.
Well, I know what Coach Gunsel's going to have him working on at practice next week.
Ludington up 34-31, 1:39 to go in the game. Boy, you saw the Montague return man there. He caught that, and he had a full head of steam, and Luckily, Schillinger there and Peterson both combined to bring him down, but he brought the ball all the way back to the Oriole 25-yard line. Whitehall, the final in that game was 35-0. Whitehall 35, Manistee nothing. Okay, Dark will give, and there, the short gain on the play right there. That was Baird on the carry. No, I'm sorry, that was 25. That was Bowman on the carry right there. Hathaway on the tackle or on the stop. Here's a pass incomplete. Quick pass out there, and Connor Such was in coverage. Pass was intended for Paul Olson, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. 1:14 left in the game. Ludington 34, Montague 31. It's been an absolute thriller from the opening kickoff.
Yeah, we've just been informed that the Manistee had lost 35-0 by Smith & Eddy Insurance, Scott Smith, and Julia as well as informed us.
So it's been confirmed, yes. All right, here we go. Montague 3rd and 6. Ludington up 34-31, 1:14 to go in the game. Dark is the Montague quarterback. He's going to roll to his left.
Oh, nice tackle, Gage Jones.
What a tackle! Gage Jones totally denied Mason Dark from getting around the corner there. He more than set the edge. He also made a huge tackle and a big loss on the play.
Yeah, that was a loss of about 9 yards, and he read that perfectly. He was on the move before that ball was even snapped.
Gage Jones living up to his heat-seeking missile nickname right there. He came up, made a huge play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 14 for Montague. 1:03 to go in the game. Timeout Montague. Ball is on the Oriole 29-yard line. And we'd like to give some love to PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Pierre Marquette Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Last year at Oriole Field, Ludington defeated Montague 34-14. This game, I'll tell you what, this game has been a lot more competitive, Mark.
Yeah, it has. You know, being up by 3 points with less than a minute to go, 4th down if we get a stop, you know.
Coach Gunsel and defensive coordinator J.P. Dinas and the other Ludington coaches asking their defense for one more stop. 4th and 14, 1:03 to go in the game. Ball on the Oriole 29-yard line. Let's see what Coach Dennett of Montague has dialed up here for his offense. Here we go. Mason Dark, he's looking. He's under pressure. Now he's going to get rid of it, and it is caught. Wilson, he stopped. Ludington's defense comes through with a key stop on 4th and 14.
Turnover on down.
Pass was completed, but Ludington, they do stop Montague, and boy, that is so sweet, Mark, considering the kickoff right there, the return that Montague got and Ludington's defense. They went deep, they dug deep, and they came up with a huge stop.
Yeah, they only went backwards after they got the ball all the way to the 25 on that kickoff, and Ludington defense really...
Did you see, was that Schillinger over there on the stop? I didn't get the number.
I missed that last play. I saw the tackle, but I missed the number, and... whoever made it made a great play.
Yeah, Dark was able to get the ball away. It was complete, but well short. And I'll tell you what, whoever the Ludington defender was over there, could have been Connor Such. They were not letting go.
Well, it was even a loss of yards too. So it was a great read by the defense.
Orioles in victory formation. Gunsel will just take a knee right here. What a ball game, and boy, I'll tell you what, Ludington facing the adversity, Mark, after that tough 29-21 loss last week to Muskegon Oak Ridge at home, where they twice had 14-point leads, one of 14-0, one of 21-7. They lost a gut-wrencher, 29-21. Then to come here against a young but very talented Montague team on Montague's home turf, first time they played on grass this year, and they've dug deep. It's been back and forth this entire game. And wow, this is going to be, I know a very happy Charlie Gunsel is going to be up here for the Smith & Eddy post-game show.
Well, in Montague, they just used their last time out, but there's 49 seconds left, and they played a heck of a game. Ludington's played a heck of a game, and luckily we came out on top in this really tough division matchup.
I said 32-24.
It is close.
I was talking to Gage Jones' dad last week, his dad Matt, and he goes, Scoop, I'm really worried about that Montague game. I'm really worried about that Montague game. And, boy, we've seen it here, 34-31. That tells you all you need. There, Gunsel takes another knee. The referees, they say, okay, wind it. It's 43 seconds to go in the game.
So one more snap, that'll put it away.
Make sure that you check out the OSN page later tonight, folks. We'll have all the scoring summary, the scoring by quarters. Also, hopefully we'll get some stats up for you. We'll have the area scores of interest. Make sure you check out WZZM 13 on your sidelines tonight, too. In fact, you can still see the cameraman from ZZM. He's down at the end of the field here right now. So you'll want to check that out. About 11:15 tonight. There it is. And the Ludington Orioles getting a standing ovation from their fans who came to watch them tonight as they win by a score of 34-31. What a great high school football game.
Yeah, I couldn't pick a better game to come to for my first OSN night. Thanks for having me here.
Well, we're looking forward to all the remaining road games. Mark, you're going to be doing color commentary with me. You did an exceptional job. I'm looking forward. I knew we'd have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to working with you for the remaining away games. Also, Julia Habman, some tense times tonight early on, but I'll tell you what, you talk about somebody maintaining grace under pressure and remaining calm. She did a fantastic job as our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. And, of course, Claire Allen, our camera woman. Just a fun time with you folks tonight. A great win. You won't forget this one, Mark.
No,
34-31, the Orioles come out with a victory over the Montague Wildcats. Ludington now 3-2 on the season, 2-1 in the West Michigan Conference. Montague falls to 2-3 on the season, 1-2 in the West Michigan Conference. And we're going to step aside right now. And when we return, the Smith and Eddy post-game show coming your way right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Orioles Nation.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Townsend Field. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington wins tonight 34-31. One heck of a high school football game. Oriole defense digging deep right down there after that long kick return by Montague there, Mark. And boy, they reached down deep, and they showed some resolve there.
Yeah, and they needed that after the game they had, the missed tackles, and to really come up big on that play. That'll be big for their confidence going against the rival game next week.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you look there, all of those plays were huge on defense, that last defensive set for the Orioles. But the Gage Jones play on third down really set the tone there. And then the fourth down play was completed, but well short of the first down. And, Ludington, for all their bugaboos tonight on the kicking game, I shouldn't say the kicking game because we had 2 field goals. I'm just saying kickoff team. Yeah, the yardage Montague was getting, and then the missed tackles and not wrapping up. I'm sure those will all be worked on hard this week with the Ludington coaching staff. But let's look at a 3-point victory over a very young and talented Montague team. Very impressive.
Yeah, and we can only grow from this.
Yeah.
And I think we'll take advantage of that this week in practice, and I think Montague will grow from it as well. And they're a young team, and they got some good athletes, and they'll build on the season as well.
Coach Charlie Gunsel making his way up here right now. We see he was down talking. It looked like he was talking to ZZM 13 on your sidelines. So you'll definitely, again, folks, make sure you watch that tonight. Right, should be on right around 11:10, 11:15, Channel 13, ZZM. They were here covering the game tonight. So I never miss that show. If I know I'm going to be late getting back from a road trip, I always set the DVR to record it. And good show. ZZM's on your sidelines. What a game by David Sunshine Schillinger. 4 touchdowns tonight. He's showing to everybody that he's not just a basketball player.
Oh, he's grown as an athlete. Watching him grow in AYBT basketball when he played with Tyson when he was younger. And just to see him grow, and especially come into football has been special to watch.
I think Charlie's down there looking for us right now. He was just asking some directions, so he's making his way up the bleachers. Right, I'll tell you, I come up here twice, and the second time Julia was making fun of me. She said, "Scoop, are you okay? It looks like you're really out of breath." I said, "Holy cow, these bleachers! You got to go a long ways to get up these bleachers here at Montague." But you know what? I will definitely in Sunshine Schillinger's grandma, Jeannie Nicholson. Anderson is going to be happy to know, her and her husband Larry, that I will definitely be using the honey they gave me last basketball season. The throat's going to need some of that this weekend to heal. Hey, that's all right. What a game, and Sunshine just absolutely went bonkers tonight running the ball, and those Montague defenders, they're going to be seeing him in their nightmares tonight.
Oh, for sure.
And let's give a lot of credit as well. To the Oriole offensive line. Coach Charlie Gunsel's made it up here. Coach, you look just like I did. Two times I came up here tonight. I was out of breath coming up those bleachers. Then you come in here, and I'm not saying because they've treated us great here. The hospitality's been awesome.
Goodness.
But this is like a sauna in here.
Yeah, it is.
What a ball game. Let's start off first. First things first. How's Mike Nichols doing?
Well, I don't know yet, but I don't think it's very good news. I let the Miss Jen take care of that. It took a shot, and super physical football game, and we're thinking of Mike. And but at the end there, I didn't have a chance. I'll catch up with him in a few minutes.
Okay, you moved Charlie Gamble over to center. He did a great job for you. That offensive line did a spectacular job tonight. But let's talk about one, David Sunshine Schillinger. Mark and I were just talking about him. I've said this a couple times. He's not just a basketball player.
No, and he's becoming more and more of an aggressive football player for us. And to come on this stage, their homecoming, and put up 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And just big run after big run after big run. And I don't know what his numbers are. I'll add them up a little bit later, but. Between Schillinger and Bent and Cam, just big-time runs when we needed them.
I thought that Joe Benz had his best game, really showing a lot of patience tonight. I love the way he would stop.
The jump cut.
He looked great tonight. I was thinking back to the Steeler running back that was out of Michigan State there. You remember the guy for a while?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Schillinger had touchdown runs tonight, Coach, of 36. 5, 8, and that last 27 was magnificent.
Yeah, actually, it was a little too quick. We didn't want him really to score that quickly, and then I don't know what's going on with us and our covering our kicks. We're not doing a very good job, and we kicked it to the absolute wrong guy. But hey, you live, you learn, you survive, and at the end of the day, we get out of here with a win. I am absolutely thrilled.
We talked about that. We looked up at the clock when Schillinger scored with a minute 51 to go in the game, and then they had that long kick return, took it all the way down to your 20. 25-yard line. You got to be so proud of your defense, the way they stepped up. They really showed some resolve that last possession. Montague coming through, and that third down play really set the tone there. Gage Jones.
There's not enough edge to Gage Jones stud. Okay, let's put it to bed. He's going to be the all-conference free safety. There's nobody better. He's playing sick. He's playing hurt. He's just the best at what he does. And to come up on that third down play and drop the quarterback on a run that they had been hurting us with, he sniffed it out, made the play. It was just fantastic.
I know you talked about your kickoff coverage tonight, that you're frustrated with that. Also, you got to be a little frustrated as well. I'm sure you were probably telling your boys at halftime, along with Coach Dynas, wrap up, boys, wrap up. That just shows you how tough these Montague backs are. You were probably having visions of Trevor Jones again there with the back there, Baird.
Yeah. We just weren't, and I don't know why. We're missing tackles. We're missing tackles on really good backs. At the last run by the quarterback where he scores a go-ahead touchdown, we had that defended perfectly. We had a guy on the edge. We turned it back, and then he just ran through us. And so those are good kids. They're good athletes. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to find a negative when you can come to Montague and get a W. And we needed it so bad, Scoop. I mean, we are teetering on this is a good football team.
They are.
And we're teetering on not being what we want to be. So to come in here tonight, it just feels so good to walk out with a win.
As you mentioned, Coach, a young and talented Montague team. They started like 7 or 8 sophomores. Right. They're going to be good for some time to come. But you needed this win tonight. As you said, beginning last week against Oak Ridge, every game is a playoff game. Tough, gut-wrenching loss last week to Oak Ridge, but to come in here to Montague, one of the best venues in West Michigan. I mean, this is a place to play. They love their football here in Montague. They've won 3 state championships, 08, 09, and 2020. They are passionate about their football here. And it's a beautiful field, a beautiful venue, and what a win tonight. You're going to, you can really.
I'm excited because I was so crushed for our kids last week. They worked so hard to come up short, and then tonight, just to get the same effort. It's hot, it's humid. I mean, guys just play so freaking hard, and to see them be successful. That's all we ever want, is to see our guys be successful.
So you got our rival Manistee next week. That was another reason this was such a must-win tonight. Get Manistee, they're going to be not very happy. They were defeated by Whitehall tonight, 35-0. I keep on to call them the C word, the Chippewas. It's the Manistee Mariners now, and
they're a good football team.
They are, Coach, and they've been on a run ever since your team smoked them last year at Oriole Field. Their only loss was before tonight was against Gladstone in the playoffs last year.
They're a really good football team. They play a different style of football. They play a style of football that we have struggled with in the past. So, but again, I'm not going to think about them until tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to go hug my guys and enjoy the night.
Exactly, and let's hope for the best for Mike Nichols.
Yeah, we hope for Michael. It takes time to be able to tell those things, but we have Miss Jen, we have a tremendous staff, and they'll get it figured out.
And you mentioned a lot of your playmakers there. You mentioned Gage, you mentioned Cam, you mentioned David, you mentioned Joe Benz, but that offensive line really stood tall tonight. And then you had some big plays on defense as well. I mean, you can go down through your whole roster, Coach, singling out players. It's just a very gratifying win, I know, for you and your coaches and the players.
I think, another guy needs to be mentioned, is Connor Such. You don't talk about Connor very much. He just laid a huge hit out there early in the third quarter and kind of got us fired up. So, defensively, we are. We're led by Gage, and then we led by Derek Dunsel, and I thought all those guys did extremely well. And we rallied. We gave up 31, but as long as you score more than 31, it's all right.
Exactly.
So, just really, really happy and ready to get going.
Enjoy this one, Coach.
Guys, appreciate you.
Have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing you next week at Manistee.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're welcome. That's Coach Charlie Gunsel. A very happy Coach Charlie Gunsel. It's always great seeing Coach Gunsel when he's very, very happy, and boy, he should be very proud of his boys. What a victory here tonight at Montague, Mark.
Yeah, tough win, and good explanation by Coach Gunsel, getting prepared for or enjoying this win before getting prepared for next week.
4 touchdown runs from Sunshine David Schillinger, 2 field goals by Jonah Peterson, and a nice 34-31 win for our Ludington Orioles. Folks, we will have that scoring summary, the scoring by quarters. We'll get the individual stats as soon as I can get them from Coach Gunsel. Those will all be posted on the Orioles Sports Network page after we get back tonight from Montague. Also, we'll have area scores of interest. I want to remind you one more time, make sure you check out WZZM Channel 13. Turn it on, folks, around 11:10, 11:15. They were here filming tonight, so there'll be some footage from this game on WZZM tonight on your sidelines. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, Thad Shank back in Ludington, for my OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer tonight, Julia Habman. For our camera woman tonight, Claire Allen. And for Mark Pettinato, who made his debut doing color commentary. Great debut it was. You'll never forget this one. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying goodnight from Townsend Field at Montague. Once again, your final score in a thrilling West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup. The Ludington Orioles, 34. The Montague Wildcats, 31. Have a great weekend, Oriole Nation, and we'll talk to you next week.
You've been listening to High School Sports here on the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by
House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Brown & Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping.
Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Heck of a game. Great job. Yes.
Sorry if that wire was distracting. I was trying to figure out if you guys plugged it in or how
You all did a great, considering what happened, and there was nobody